Ho! Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hoping everybody having a blessed morning. Thank you for joining Traedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related content and much more. Thank y'all so much for joining me, man. We're going to be going ahead and taking a deep dive into our conference room, go over our earnings, our recaps, and economic calendars and much more, guys. So let's go ahead and get the ball rocking and rolling. In a matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Let me just go over everything. All right, as far as the recaps from yesterday, guys, on SPY, we did have an open of 606. We had a high of 607.78. We had a low of 605.21. We had a close of 606.79 with a volume of 42.5 million. Let's dive into the earnings. Like I said, we don't have anything really major at this moment. Just a few retail companies and so forth. All the major companies are out of the way, like Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, and so forth, guys. All of those out of the way. So right now, I'm not really concerned about it, but I will keep those up to date who are trading these retail companies, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and dive into the economic calendars, guys. Let's go. Oops, going wrong one. Economic calendars. Here we go, guys. For today, We do have the retail sale that's going to be at, we already had it at 8:30. I'm sorry about that. Tomorrow, guys, is going to be the big day. We're going to have crude oil inventory starting off at 8:30. We're going to be having the FOMC meeting kicking off at 2 o'clock. We're going to have Uncle JP speaking at 2:30. Thursday, the 19th, December 19th, we're going to have GDP data, initial jobless claims, Philadelphia Fair Manufacturing Index, that's all going to be at 8:30, followed by existing home sales, that's going to be at 10 o'clock. And Friday, last but not least, guys, December 20th, we're going to have core PCE data that's going to be at 8:30. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into our charts, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll from there. You already know what we do. Try to make this money, see what the market has to offer us. Let's head on out to the charts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Active Trade, I see you in the building. Good morning to you, boss. I see you coming through. I got your link and everything ready for lunch hours. I'm going to be sending everybody your way. You say my volume is low. Let me turn up a little bit. How I'm sounding now, boss? I know. Well, I'm kind of leaning back in my the chair that I got. Kind of leaning back on it. Let me move it up a little bit, so I can be a little bit closer. I apologize about that. Can you hear me now? Active. How we sounding? Boss? Sounding good? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was leaning back in my chair, man. I just got this the new gaming chair, so I'm trying to get used to it for my back. But how am I sounding right now? Active. I'm sounding good. How we sounding, boss? Sounding better? Not adjustable mic. No, where's the mic stand? I don't have my other one. I did have an adjustable. Okay, thank you so much, Kramer. Yeah, I did have the adjustable mic. I might start putting it back on there. But yeah, the one I have is sitting on my desk right now, and I'm kind of leaning back in my chair now. Now with the new gaming chair to kind of give me some ease on my back. So I do apologize about this. I'm gonna probably have to speak a little louder because I am a little bit away from it. Okay, thank you so much, Thunder and Active. Thank you so much for letting me know. So I did fix it up a little bit. How we sounding right now? So I had to adjust it just a little bit. How we sounding? Sounding good? I don't want to have it too loud. Yeah. Okay, got you. Yeah, because with the new gaming chair, I can lean back in it. So I'm just having my back. Yeah, I'm just leaning back on it. So I apologize about that. Let me fix it just a little bit. All right, guys. So let's get ready to rock and roll for our charts. See what the market has to offer. Did you see a bull flag on Google? I'm gonna go ahead and check it, AR. Definitely check that out, Jenna. I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, we did get rejected as we did try to approach that 608 level, and we started to come back on down. So we did have that nice little pullback going into after hours, into pre-market. So definitely keep our eyes peeled. So right now, the floor that is holding at this time, active. I'm gonna send everybody your way during lunch, boss. So I do have your link set up, so I will be sending everybody your way. So I got you. As far as Tesla's still holding up on the uptrend right now. We definitely want to see that break of 480 for that possible move on up to 490. So the ones that seem like they're still on an uptrend position right now, Engineer and the rest of you guys. I mean, Amazon is still on an uptrend. Apple's still on an uptrend. Google is still on an uptrend at this moment. We just got to get back above that 198. If we get back above that 198, we got a clear run back on up towards that 199. We did break that. We did crack the uptrend. Started to go right back underneath 198. Now on the downside at the moment, slightly. We're still holding up at 196. So pretty much as far as Google, we're in the channel of 196 and 198. As far as Tesla, we are in the channel as well of 470 and 480. So we're on the channel as well on that note. As far as Apple, we're still holding that 250 level. We want to start to see that push back on up towards 251 to 251.50 for that possible run on up towards 252. So I mean, right now everything is still on an uptrend. We do have SPY pulling back. We are on this downtrend setup at this moment. So what we need to see on SPY is we need to get back above that 605. Because guys, you got to remember that 605 level, that's your half dollar mark. Because if we look at it from a $10 channel, from 600 and 610, what's in the middle of that? 605. 605 is that half dollar mark, is that divider that separates you from the higher price points of 600 and the lower price points of 600. So right now we're underneath 605 at the moment, which we have to focus on the lower price points. So right now we came down as low as 604 at the moment. So right now we're in the dollar channel. We're in the dollar channel of 604 and 605 at this moment. We are still in this downtrend, I'm sorry. So in order for us to break out of this downtrend, we need to get back above 605, 605.50, back up to 606. But right now, we are still continuing this downtrend setup at this moment, still holding this 604 level with the resistance of 605, thus putting us in a $1 channel. So right now, we're still on this little downtrend-like setup on SPY at this moment. Like I said, everything that seems to still be uptrending at this time possibly is still Tesla, Google, Apple, Nvidia, I'm sorry, not Nvidia, Amazon. Right now, I'm still watching Nvidia. Nvidia's still on this downtrend channel, which I still think that we may, again, if we do lose that 128, we could still pull back down lower to 126, down to possibly 125, because we're still on a steady downtrend on Nvidia. So I'm still keeping that on watch, because remember I told you guys, if we lost 130, we had room to fall back down to 120, possible 125. But right now, we're still on a downtrend on Nvidia, so right now I'm not concerned about it at this moment until we get back above 130 and start to move our way back on up. As far as Amazon, from Amazon traders, guys, we do have to break back above that 330 mark for that possible push up to 235. So right now, what are you guys looking at right now? So right now, what are you guys game plans for the moment? What is Meta doing? Meta not doing too much of nothing, still kind of going sideways. We do need to see that rebreak of 625. We definitely need to see. I'm gonna put an alert for 625. All right, low boy, Tesla, I got you, boss. Got you on that. So right now, like I said, the main thing that we want to see, and we're gonna go back to Tesla real quick. We're gonna go back to that level real quick. Let me set this up for my alert. So we definitely want to see him move back up on Meta at 625. Now, as far as Tesla, we're in a $10 channel right now, guys. So we're in the middle. So we're in a channel of 470, 480. 480 tops, 470 bottoms, with the mid area of 475. So in order for us to see more upside, we definitely got to cross back above that 475 range for that possible push up to 480, because that's $5 away from that mark. So right now, we are in a $10 channel on Tesla. Right now, 480 tops, 470 bottoms, with that mid area of 475. So we definitely want to get back above 475 for that possible move on up to 476, 477, up to 480. So we definitely want to try to get our way back on this trend line for sure. We want to get back on top of this trend line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert as well at 475, because that's the area that we definitely got to get back above to put us on a higher price point towards it in the 475 range. So we want to cross 475. So I'm going to definitely have that alert set as well. But we are in a $10 channel on Tesla from 470 to 480. All right, let's go to that. Make sure I got my alerts and everything set for this bad boy. All right, so guys, I got 470, 475, and 480 alerts. So right now, we're definitely trying to push our way back up to 475. We definitely want to get back on top of this trend line. We definitely want to get back on top of this trend line here to move us up, continue us on up towards that 480 range. Because as long as, again, as those buys keep stepping in Tesla, guys, we got room to possibly move up towards that 490 to possibly 500. So I'm going to definitely keep my eyes peeled. But Tesla looks like it still wants to go up towards the upside. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled on that. We're going to keep our eyes peeled on Google. We're going to keep our eyes peeled on Apple. And we're also going to keep our eyes peeled on Amazon at this moment as well. And also for my SPY traders, as I told you guys, we got to get back above that 605 level to get ourselves out of this downtrend from 605, 605.50 back up to 606. Coin boss, let me see. Coin real quick. Coin. Right now, it looks like we're uptrending right now on Coin boss. Right now, we got about 2 minutes left. So let's see. So right now, it seems like Coin is still uptrending at this moment. We do want to see a break above that 326 level. So right now, Coin is on an uptrend still. We definitely want to get a break above, 325. 325, we gotta get back above 325. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up an alert real quick, and a line that we need to break that's gonna be at 325 level. We now definitely need to break that level. Let me go ahead and set that up. So right now we are somewhat of in an ascending triangle pattern. So we definitely want to, as far as coin creamer, we want to break above that 325 level, because that'll take us from the bearish side of things to the bullish side of things. Because the main thing that's holding you back right now is that 325. Because every time you run up to 325, you get rejected. So we know where the strong resistance is sitting at. We know where the bears are sitting at, because they're refusing to let the bulls cross above 325. So we can break above that key level, hold that. We could definitely see more upside towards that 330 mark. So we definitely want to see a move above that key level. That's going to be 325. Go ahead and set that up for the possible movement, guys. We got a minute left in before the bell rings. Make sure we have our game plan set in motion. All right. Yeah, so yeah, 325, boss. We definitely want to get that. We are in somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern and trying to get a U-shaped, somewhat of a red to green pattern. But we definitely want to break that 325, boss. Okay, guys, bell is soon about to ring in a few. So let me make sure I got everything set to rock and roll. And I'm going to go ahead and put coin in our box. So let me go ahead and set that in there too as well. Oops, let me do that. Go back out of that. So I'm going to set up coin. So I'll have that set up too, boss. So I got you on that. All right, guys, we got about 25 seconds left. 25 seconds left. So let me go ahead and put in coin. Got that set up. All right, we good to rock and roll. Move that back up.
Matthew says,
put up a little bit.
What's poppin'?
Matthew, what's up, boss? Good morning to you, man. Hope you're having a blessing, man. Shout out to Matthew, man, for one of the goats. Thank you so much for holding it down. One of the new mods already holding it down for you, boy. So, guys, we got about 5 seconds in a matter of 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time, game time. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Pulling right back down towards that 604 level. What we got going off already? We already got meta going off. We already pushing back up towards 625. Right, 625. We need to hold for that possible push back up to 630 on meta, guys. Let's go back to Tesla. Real quick. Let me go back. Oops, didn't do that. Move this back on up so I can see Tesla. All right, there we go. Let me stretch this up a little bit so I get my volume and everything back in order on Google. There we go. All right, cool. All right, back on Tesla, guys. Like I said, right now we're in a $10 channel. Like I said, as long as you hold that 470 range, that bottoms, we got room to push back up towards 475 up to 480. But right now we have cracked that trend line, so do keep aware of that we have cracked that trend line, going from the bullish side on Tesla to now the bearish side on Tesla. So keep that on watch. We have cracked that trend line, pushing on down towards that 470. We lose 470, we could possibly pull back down into the 460s. But the main area on Tesla you want to hold is 470. You want to hold 470. So let me go ahead and set up a support line here to see can we hold. If we do lose 470, we'll find our way right back into the 460s. So right now we are slowly cracking that 470 range. That's the area that we need to hold. We gotta hold that 470 range. All right, keep that on watch. Let me go ahead and set up my alert here. My line here on Tesla. So 470, we got to hold for the pushback on up to 480. So let's see, can we hold 470 level? Can those buys hold 470 for the possible pushback up towards the 475, the possible 480? So keep that on watch. As far as SPY, hold that 6 back up to 604 level, back up towards 604.50. Can we get that bounce back on up towards that 605 level? All right, let me keep this on watch. So 480 is going to be our top that we do need to break and get back above 480. All right, so Tesla will be in somewhat of a $10 channel. So the main thing that we need to hold is that 470 level, up to 475, back up to 480. But right now we have cracked that trend line, so keep that on watch. We have a little bit of weakness right now, We got to get back on top of that trend line. Definitely want to get back on top of that trend line, because again, if not, we'll start to further fade on down. So right now, Tesla cracked that trend line, starting to fade, crack that 470. Let's see. Again, buys need to hold 470. Can buys hold 470? All right, keep my eyes peeled on that. Let's take a look at Tesla. I want to see, can we get back? Other than that, you lose that 470, so to pull right back down close towards that 675. 465. Sorry, 465. You'll pull back down to 465. Possible area there to come back down to. 465 range, we could see that. Right now, we're starting to definitely get some pullbacks setting up right now. Keeping this on watch, guys. Keeping this on watch. So 465 level. Make sure it's set for the lows. All right, down to 465. Let's see. We could fall back down towards this trend line here, though, guys. We could fall back down towards this purple trend line here, and that'll be around the 460 range. So let's see. Keep that on watch right now. Because again, you already lost 470 down to 465. You lose 465, you got room to fall back down towards that 460 level. So let me go ahead. Google's still holding up though. Google's holding up at this moment. Right now we're on top of 198. Hold that 198. You got room to possibly push back up to 199. But if we lose that 198, we will pull back down to 196. So right now, trying to see if these buys can reclaim that 470 level on Tesla. If not, you'll pull right back down to 465. You'll pull right back down to 465. Microsoft is below 450. Right now, we got Amazon pulling back down towards that 230 range. Set up my alert for 230. You got to stay above 230.
Into 128.
Yeah, like I said, if we lose that 128, boss, Matthew, on Nvidia, if we can't hold that 128, we will possibly pull back down toward that 126 down to 125. But I'm still keeping my eyes peeled on Nvidia for that possible bounce back on up. So I'm still waiting on it because I was waiting on that pullback. I was waiting for those sellers to get out of the way so those buys can step back in. So I'm still being patient on that and waiting that out. Yeah, so I got my 230, guys. So again, Amazon has room to pull back down towards that 230 range. Let's see, can those buys hold 230? If you lose 230, you'll pull back down towards that 228. Right now, we already cracking that 230 range. Can those buys hold 230? For Google, we're back underneath that 198. If we stay underneath 198, we got room to possibly run back down to 196. So right now, we're getting a lot of pullbacks right now. Apple's trying to hold. Apple's still holding this trend line, so Apple's still looking good. Meta needs to hold at 625 level for that possible pushback up to 630. Because you're still holding the 620 level. Tesla below 465. So here we go, guys. 465, and what I told you. If you lost that 470, you had room to fall back down to 465. If you don't hold 465, you will pull back down probably towards that 460 level. Basically back down to this trend line. Because you already lost this trend line here. You have room to fall back all the way down to this trend line here. So keep that on watch. So it seems like a lot of pullbacks are starting to occur right now. Apple's still holding out of all of them. Apple's still holding. Held that 250 range. Trying to push his way back up to 251. Up to 251.50. So Apple's still holding. Apple's bouncing pretty fine. Everything else is starting to pull back right now. Let me put my chat. I don't know why my chat bots keep doing that. It's annoying. Gotta keep setting this crap up every single time. I don't know why it does that. It's annoying. Make sure I got it. All right, guys. Tesla, we already lost 465. Remember, I told y'all, room to possibly 460. So let's see. We got room to still fall down to that 460 range. Because you have lost that trend line. Now you're going from the bullish side to the bearish side. Starting to crack. Even with SPY. Let's see if can SPY hold. If SPY can't hold, you'll find your way right back down to that 603.50. Alright, make sure I got that set up perfectly. Make sure I have my alert set. Let me see if my alert is set properly on this bad boy. I need to find a way to set this, set this default up. Gotta be a way to set a default for this. So I don't have to keep adding this up and just stay right where it's at. Gotta be a way to do that. Alright, guys. So again, watch. As far as my Tesla traders, guys, watch that 465 level. You lose 465, you have room to pull back down towards that 460 range. When you will pull back down towards this trend line here. Google. Like I said, if you do not get back above that 198 level, you have room to fall back down towards that 196. Apple's still pushing. You have room to go. Look like Apple's trying to push its way back up towards that 251.50 level. 251.50 level. Let me see what Nvidia is doing. Nvidia, again, you lose that 128. You got room to fall back down towards 126, down to 125. Still on this downtrend setup on Nvidia, so that's still pulling back. That's still showing signs of weakness. So Nvidia is still getting weak, still pulling on back. Still pulling on back on NVIDIA. So you got room to fall back down towards 126, down to possibly 125. Remember, we talked about this, the areas that we could fall back down to on NVIDIA. We talked about it, possibly seeing 125. Alright, so let me make sure I got everything still set up in motion. So down to 126, down to possibly 125 itself. Keep that watch on the video. So I was expecting that pullback. Here we go on Apple, guys. Apple, 251.50, 251.50. Here we go. Apple, for my Apple traders, 251.50. From that bounce all the way from that 250 level back on up. Got to hold that 251.50 to get that possible run on up towards 252.
Janaris says, Verizon with Enta partnership.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that. Gennaro, trust me, boss. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that move on NVIDIA for that move back on up. Oh, trust me, I already got my game plan set in motion for that bad boy. I'm just waiting for everything to align itself up perfectly so I can nail it. Trust me, I've been waiting on that. And I'm going to go back to NVIDIA and show y'all what I've been looking at. I'm going to show y'all exactly what we was going over. Let me get this set up real quick. So that'll be Apple's next area will be 252 on Apple. We get that break above and hold above that 251.50. We got to run up to 252. Got you, boss. Got you. So right now, let me go to NVIDIA real quick and tell you guys what my game plan is on what I'm trying to do. Right now, guys, on Amazon, you did crack that 230 level. You got room to fall back down toward that 228. So Apple's still pushing. You got room to go up toward that 252. About 30 cents away from that bad boy. Right now, Google, guys, we are back above that 198. If we can hold 198, get back on that trend line, guys, you got room to push back up towards that 199 to possibly 200 level. You have to hold that 198 floor. 198 floor on Google. Let me go back to my charts real quick. Let me go back to my charts. Let's see. NVIDIA. NVIDIA. What was I waiting? Remember I told you guys we could fall back down towards these levels, remember? Remember what I told y'all on NVIDIA? That we could possibly see that we was in this big ascending triangle pattern. When we hit these tops around at 150, we're going to get that pull back all the way back down towards these lows. Remember? We talked about this. So if I take this off, if I take this line off here, let me, I could have sworn I had one already set up for this bad boy. What was it at? I thought I had one set up already. Apple, guys, 252. Matter of fact, let me make a new one so I can show y'all the setup. Let me go to 253. All right, I'm gonna go to 83. Yeah, I'm gonna save this one. So this was what I was looking at, guys. So let me take off this. Let me take off this. All right, and take off this on NVIDIA, which right now that's putting us into somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern. You're hitting these tops, pulling right back on down with room to still move back and forth as we get into a tighter squeeze. As long as we can hold that trend line. The reason why I picked this trend line here, guys, if we go back, this is where you bounce, pull back on that the green trend line, got a good buying volume moved in, bounce, you can clearly see. We slowly getting right back towards that trend line, which I told you guys we could possibly see. If we was to crack 130, we could possibly move down toward that 125 level. So we're still pulling back on NVIDIA, NVIDIA closer and closer towards that green trend line. So remember what I told you guys, that we could pull back down towards that 125. Now we want to see if those buyers are going to step in, secure that 125 level, start to push our way back up towards 130 and above. So we're still pulling back, closer and closer towards that green trend line for a possible trend line bounce around that 125 level. So right now we're still slowly pulling back down towards that level. So that was the game plan, was going over on NVIDIA. So we talked about this already. Here we go, guys. Google, guys, we hitting that 199 level. We already hit 199. You're $1 away from 200. Here we go for Google, guys. Tesla, we have recovered that 470 level. 470 buyers have stepped in. But we have that lower shadow, guys, and the body of the candle has recovered at 470. 470. So we got that. We recovered that 470 floor, guys. So we're right back in that channel on Tesla between 470 and 480. So as long as we hold that 470 level, you have room to push back up towards 475 to possibly 480. So So as long as we remain holding that 470 floor, you have room to continuously keep pushing. And Apple is still squeezing, guys. Next level is up to 253, from 253 up to 254. So the main area that we're looking for is 255 on Apple. Apple is still pushing on up, guys. 253 is next. 253 is next on Apple. Tesla 470 is holding. 470 is holding, so that's still good. Good. Holding up for the 470 floor. For the possible push on up, back up towards that 475. From 475, you got room to push back up towards 480. Right now, SPY's we're definitely getting that bounce. Got recovered at 604 level, but that possible push back on up towards 605. So we have recovered 604. So we're starting to get a lot of recoveries right now. For my Google traders, guys, we are definitely back above 199. So the next level is 199.50. We did hit a high of 199.50. We have to break above 199.50 to get us that push to 200. Remember, the thing that looked like, as far as Google can go, that I checked out was 202. So that looked like that's how one of the highest levels was 202. So let me go back and I'm going to set up an alert for 202. So Google has room to run up towards 202. So right now, Tesla's recovering. So that's good. Apple's looking good, pushing on up towards 253. I already got my alert set up for that bad boy. So right now, Tesla, we back above 475, guys, 475. So we can get back on top of this trend line. We got room to run up towards 475 up to 480. So right now, he's still looking good on Tesla. So we just got to hold that 475 level. Get back above 475. You have room to possibly push back on up to 480. Back underneath 475, you'll have room to pull right back down to 470. But we are in this channel. We are still in this $10 channel of 470 to 480. I mean, buy stepped in dramatically. Right around that 465 level. Pull right back, push right back on up above 470 on that 470 floor. So long as that floor holds, you good. Google's looking good. Again, we just need to get back above, right now we're still holding above 199.50. Hold that 199.50 level. You got room to push back up towards 200. Like I said, from what we looked at, Google has room to push up to 202. So let's see, can we get that 200 hit? Let's see, can we get that 200 touch on Google, guys? That'll be for my Google traders. Matter of fact, let me go back to it on why we talked about Google going to 202. What was it? Remember we went over that. Let me go back to it, Jenna. I'll go back to it real quick. Hold on, Queen. Let me go back to it real quick. Let me go back to Google real quick. Hold up. Google. Let's see. What was it? We talked about this. I'm trying to remember, was it on the yearly chart or was it on the 180 chart? Towards 202. Yep, 202. I'm trying to remember because I'm trying to remember, was it the 180 or the yearly chart that we looked at? Oh, I know what it was. That was I think we was talking about when we was going up this way. We wouldn't have got rejected at 198 and came back down. We would have continuously kept pushing. That was going to be around 202. So right now we did U-shape. So looked like we could push up to actually 205. I apologize, Jen. I forgot to update that. I'm sorry. So it looked like we could push up to 205 because now that we got rejected at that 198, pull back down and U-shape now. Now we can actually see 205. So I do apologize about that. 205. I'm sorry. Yeah, up to 205. So we could continuously get that push. 205 would be the next level. I do apologize. I forgot to update that. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. 205. Yeah, my mistake. I forgot to update that. I'm sorry about that. Cause that was when we was on that breakout. Yeah, 205. I apologize. Yeah, I do apologize about that, Queen. My mistake. Yeah, because we was calling out 202 doing this breakout here. We was going to run up this way. Then it was going to put us around that 202 level. But now that we got rejected at that 198 and failed and then U-shape, now that pushed us this way. So now that we're still holding this trend line, we can move from this trend line up to this trend line, which will be around 205. So I apologize, Queen. 205. I apologize about that. Yeah, 205. 205 level. So yeah, so we do have room to push up towards 205. Right now, guys, we got that recovery from that 604 level on SPY, trying to push our way back up towards that 605 level. 605 level. Now, in order for us to get this downtrend breakout, we need to see 605.50 up to 606. That'll get us out of this downtrend setup. So definitely we want to see from 605 to 605.50. And do keep in mind, we do have that 50 SMA right above your head. That's going to be around that 605.50 level. So do keep your eyes peeled on that. So we do have room to possibly run on up from 605 to possibly 605.50, where we could run up towards that indicator here. So yeah, I do apologize about that on Google. My mistake. I forgot to update that. I'm sorry. So let me set my alert up for the 605.50 level on SPY. That'd be towards where that indicator is located. 605.50. All right, 605.50. Set my alert up here. That'll put us right where that trend line is at. So we get that break above 605. We have room to possibly push up towards that 605.50, right where that trend line is. So you go, where the indicator is. So you'll go from these indicators up to this indicator. That'll be around 605.50. But for Google, I apologize, guys. You have room to run up to 205. 205. So yeah, I do apologize. I forgot to update that. I'm sorry. So right now, Google, you are back on that trend line with that nice red to green, that little U-shaped breakout, pushing on up towards the upside. So yeah, you do have room to push up towards 205 instead of 202. So I apologize. I do apologize. In and out like a ninja. Where we at? 2,000, 2,100, and God. So all together, you got a total of what? 2,700. Shout out to Nuno. 2,700 for Nuno, man. Shout out to you, boss. 2,700. 2,700. Shout out to you, Nuno. Shout out to you, boss. Matthew, what we looking like, boss? What you looking like? So right now we are holding on that. We are holding on this this trend line here, trying to move on up towards the upside, trying to break out on the out of this downtrend setup. But in order for us to do that, though, guys, we need to see the break of 605 or the 605.50. But do keep in mind, we do have that 50 SMA right above your head. So do keep that in mind. If we get above this 20 EMA, we have room to possibly push up towards this 50 SMA, which will be around 605.50. But right now, guys, Google is pushing on up from right now. We did catch that little breakout above that 199 level. So we are in the 200 range right now, guys. So right now, the next level will be up to 202, up to 202.50. But the ultimate area, the area that we're trying to go up to is 205. So right now, Google's still pushing. Right now, Tesla too, guys. Look, Tesla right back on top of that trend line, holding above that 475 level. Remember what I told you, guys. You hold 475, you have room to push right back up to 480. 480. You're right back on that trend line after this pullback. Right now, this bad boy is gearing up. Look at Apple. Apple's pushing on up. Tesla's pushing on up. Google's pushing on up. So right now, we got three that's bouncing back on up towards the upside, getting some nice recoveries back on up towards the upside. Tesla created a big bad trap all the way down to 465, where you recovered at 470, putting you right back in this $10 channel from the bottoms of 470, trying to push your way back up towards those tops of 480. So right now, Tesla's looking good. Tesla has recovered that trend line for that possible center triangle squeeze above 480. So right now, Tesla looking good. Google's looking good. Apple's looking good. What about the rest of them? Microsoft, we got to get back on top of that. What is that? 452 for that possible push up to 454, up to 455. So right now, look like Microsoft is setting this up for that center triangle power move on up. So Microsoft's looking good. What about Meta? Meta's still looking good for that possible push back on up towards that 630 range. So let's set an alert at 630. Back above 630, we'll be good to go on rock and roll on my Meta. So Meta's looking good. So right now we start getting those bounce recoveries right now. Like I said, Google's still looking good. that bad boy's still rocking and rolling. All from that downtrend breakout has just been going crazy. We talked about that since Google was what, in the 170s? No, 150s. 150s. All right, set that up for Meta. That'll be 630 range. Right now, guys, we slowly pushing back on up towards that 480 on Tesla. We recovered that trend line, guys. So Tesla's looking good. Tesla's looking good right now for that 480 push. Let's see, can we get that push up to 480? So we know the area that we need to break out to be 480, guys, on Tesla. Tesla's looking nice. Tesla's looking nice. Google's looking good as well. So right now, shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all killing it right now in the game, man. What we got, Creamer? 28,000? Ooh! Creamer. Ooh, boy, what you know no good, man. Man, God. Shout out to Creamer. Shout out to Nuno. Man, y'all guys are killing it. Creamer, what was that? What was you in, boss? Shout out to Nuno. Shout out to Creamer. God. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Right now, Tesla got 480, guys. 480. Tesla 480, baby. So right now, Tesla looking good, Apple looking good, Google looking good. Like I said, guys, on as far as SPY, as long as you held that, we recovered that 604 level, you have room to push back up to 605. So right now, you got that movement back up. You got that dollar move back on up on SPY right now. I mean, like I said, Google's still running. Google still holding that trend line, still in the bullish zone. Same thing with Tesla, guys, still in the bullish zone. Recovered. You fell out of that trend line, recovered the trend line. Now you're back above it, right back in the bulls territory. So right now, you got room to, like I said, go from that 480. You got room to push up to 490. Like I said, Tesla want that 500. Tesla want 500. We know that. So let's set our next alert for 490. So right now you'll be in the 480 price bracket on Tesla, from the 470s to the 480s. So you're slowly creeping your way on up towards 500. We know where Tesla's trying to go. We know exactly where Tesla's trying to go. All right, 490 right now. So we just gotta stay above that 480 range. 480 range. Let's see how much Tesla. Let me see how far Tesla can go though. Let's take a look at the what was my 5-year chart? Let's take a look at Tesla real quick. How far can Tesla go exactly, realistically? Excuse me. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Yep, Tesla's still U-shaping. We're room to run up towards that 500 range. So let's see, guys. I mean, that bad boy still U-shaping towards this trend line here. So yeah, right now, yeah, Tesla's still rocking and rolling. Still got room to run up towards this trend line here. From that trend line, so you got room to run up towards this bad boy. Yep, that'll put you around 500. So look at this U-shape, guys. Y'all notice that pattern? Look at this. Y'all going from the bottoms, rotating up towards the tops. Now, the reason why I put this trend line here is based off of here. You ran up on that trend line, you got rejected, it came back on down. That's where those bears came in aggressive. So I took that area and matched it up to here. So you got room to run up basically back up towards this trend line, which is going to put you around 500. So 500 plus. 500 plus. Because we could see a little bit above that 500 range all the way till we get towards this trend line. That's going to put us up towards that 510 range. So Tesla is still U-shaping his way back on up. So Tesla's still looking nice. Tesla's still looking sexy as hell. I ain't going to lie to y'all. That bad boy looking lovely. Tesla looking good. I ain't going to lie to you, man. Google still got room left in the tank. We went over Google already. Google's looking nice. As long as you hold that trend line, you have room to push on up toward that trend line. It's going to put you around 205. So that's looking good. So that, I mean, Tesla, Google's looking nice. Them bad boys are looking sexy as hell right now. Sexy. So yeah. Let me go back to SPY real quick. What SPY is that? Where my SPY traders at? What my SPY traders looking like? We got to get that break back above that 605, half dollar mark. We already know that. Get back above 605. You got room to possibly push up to 605.50, up to 606, back up towards this little area here in pre-market where we bounce. Ran on up around that 605.75 up to close to 606, and then got rejected, came back on down. So that'll be those top areas in pre-market. So we definitely got to get back above 605 on SPY, but we definitely get that bounce back on up. How is SPX looking? SPX. What is SPX doing? Where my chart at? Let me take a look at SPX. What is SPX doing? Because we got to get back above. SPX, you gap down. Yeah, you gap down underneath that 660 level. You gap down instead of gapped up on. See right here on SPX. So you actually gap down underneath that 60. Remember it was in that channel 660 up to 680, 6080. We right back underneath that. So that's kind of looking a little weak. I gotta fix this too. I gotta fix all of this. I apologize about that. But yeah, so we can actually gap down instead of gapped up on SPX. So I wouldn't really worry about that unless you're going in for a put on that bad boy. But right now, look at Tesla, guys. God. Ooh. Guys, look at Tesla. Goodness gracious. Google, we just gotta get back above 200. Gotta get back above 200. But Tesla's still rocking and rolling. Look at that. We're room to possibly run on up to 490. So right now, look like we're in another $10 channel on Tesla. So what we need to do on Tesla? So we already know. We played off of a $10 channel, 480 to 490. We already know what's in the middle of that is 485. So we're gonna set up an alert at 485. So we already know what the midpoint is. Midpoint area is on Tesla, which is 485. So we know what that bad boy is. So we will be in the $10 channel now that we are in a new price bracket. Now in the 480s. We know that we have to hold the 480 floor to push our way back up to 485 to possibly up to 490. So let's do this. Let's move our channel up a little bit. So let's take this here. Let's move 480. We're gonna move this up to. We're gonna utilize this for 490. 490 tops, and we're gonna take these bottoms and move it to 480 here, and we're gonna put the midpoint area for 485. So let's move this to 480 bottoms, hold that channel. All right, so now we're in a new channel, and we're gonna have the midpoint area of 485, because that's gonna be your mid area. So let's move that here, because that's gonna be the area that we need to get above to possibly see 490. So let's go to 485, midpoint area. So Tesla's still looking nice. Tesla's still rocking and rolling though. Google too. Google's still rocking and rolling too, so don't count Google out. So we're still somewhat of a bull flag pattern on Tesla. Still in a bull flag pattern. So let's see what these old areas at right here. Back down. What was that? Amazon below 228. So Amazon is still pulling back dramatically. So if you lose to 428, you got room to possibly move to go down to 226. Target hit, TT Life. Man, y'all killing it today. TT Life, Primo, Bruno, man, you guys are killing it today, man. What's going on, man? Y'all got some insider trade that we don't know nothing about? As far as pulling back hoops, we may pull back down towards this old area here that we needed to break out and doing pre-market. That candle open was at 478.72. 478.72, boss. We're pulling back on down to 478.50, and we're still on this trend line. Still on this trend line right now. So we need to recover back on top of this old area that we got rejected at in pre-market. So we need to get back on top of that to put us back up toward the upside. So we still have somewhat of a bull flag pattern still. We still hold up on this trend line. So I'm gonna keep this on watch to see can we recover this old area that we got that caused the rejection in pre-market. So that's gonna be around 478.72. So let me create a little line around that area, because that's the area that we're going to need to get back above. That's that old resistance area. So let me see. 478.72, correct? Make sure I got that right. So 478.72, if I'm not mistaken, should have been it. Put that in white. Put that in right underneath that key level. So that's going to be the area that we need to get back above. Right here. This old area here. We're going to need to get back, and we're going to need to reclaim that. Right now, we are definitely pulling back. Definitely pulling back. All right. Pulling back down towards this trend line. Pull it back down towards this trend line. So let's see, can we recover that area here, 478.72. So right now we're back on top of it. Right now, oh, there we go. There we go, hoops. We recovered it, baby. Boom, right back on top of it. There you go. Right back on top of it. We recovered. Never mind, we recovered it. Recover that bad boy. Right back on top of it. So let me set it up. Let me see. Let's see. As long as you can hold that 478.72, that's that old area where we got rejected at pre-market. Utilize that. Go from resistance to support. You can utilize that to bounce right back on top of that possible that 480. So right now, utilizing that, we can try to reclaim that 480 level to continue back up towards the upside. Because, I mean, your uptrend is still holding. Uptrend is still holding regardless, despite the pullback. So I'm keeping that on watch because you're still holding. Trend line is still holding. So the main thing that we want to do now at this moment, we got to recover 480. We got to recover 480. Stay on top of 475. So right now, the area that we definitely need to stay on top of is 475. 475, back up to that 480. See, can we recover that? So I'm going to keep that on watch. Trend line is still holding. Trend line is still holding. So I'm keeping it on watch, boss. Keeping it on watch. Keeping it on watch. All right, they're still trying to reclaim this area here. So let's see, can they get back on top of this old resistance level here, around 478.72, and try to recover that 480. Because the main thing is we want to get back into the 480 range. We want to recover 480. because we want to get back into this channel of 480 to 490. So right now, the area that we definitely want to stay on top of is 475, because you already reclaimed 470. Now up to 475, because you want to move up. So right now, 475, hold that level. Start to slightly move our way back on up towards, again, recover this 478, 72, back up to 480. So we want to get back on top of this green line here. We want to get back in this channel. I'm gonna keep it on watch, because I want to see if they try to set up some more bear traps. I want to keep my eyes peeled on this trend line and see if they're gonna hold this trend line. And I'm also still watching this level here. I want to see if they're gonna recover right where that white line is. That's that old rejection area on Tesla. I want to see, can they hold? Can those buyers step in, turn that old resistance back into support, where they can now move back up to 480 and get right back in this channel. So I'm just watching these two levels here, these two specific levels. That 478, which is that old pre-market resistance rejection. See, can they hold that old level, turn that into possible support, bounce from that area, move back on up to 480. So let's see. Because right now this is going to be very crucial. Very crucial area right now. Very crucial area. All right, they recovered it. They recovered that old area. All right, now they're back on 4. Let's see, can they get back above 480? I'm just watching this. Very crucial. Very crucial. All right, look like they got back above. There we go. Boom. Can you hold it? Hold it, baby. 480. There you go. Another bear trap. Another one. Another bear trap. There you go. Boom. Got it. Got it, Hoops. Got it, Hoops. We recovered it, baby. And Nuno, we recovered that. We recovered it. Boom, boom. Got it. Recovered it, baby. Recovered. Those two main areas. That's the main areas we need to hold. All right, we got it. We got it. They set up another bear trap. They set up another one. They fell for it again. They did it again. Fell for it. It's possible more. Another squeeze could happen. They set it up again. Another bear trap, baby. Another bear trap. Another busybody bear trap. There we go again. Nuno, come on, Nuno. Stop. Stop with the craziness. Oh, shout out to Nuno. God, dog. Nuno, you just showing off now, man. You showing off. You showing off. Nuno is showing off right now. Shout out to Nuno, though, man. Nuno showing off at this moment now. He getting cocky with it. Nuno getting cocky with it. I see you, though, boss. I see you. Shout out to you, though, boss. Shout out to you, man. Job well done, man. Well deserved, man. You deserve that, boss. He just showing, Nuno just showing off right now. Nuno just, he doing it on purpose. Nuno know what he doing. Nuno just showing off at this particular point in time. Just keep your eyes peeled on these key levels, guys, in this trend line. Just keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled on these two levels in this trend line. To see, can we get more upside? Let's see. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled.
He is flexing and cheesy.
Hey, I mean, well deserved. He went. Hey, he killing it. I mean, hey, you can't knock it. I mean, he's showing his proof. He's showing his P&L. He's presenting it. I mean, you can't do nothing but give him love. So shout out to Nuno for a job well done, man. Shout out to Nuno, man. Shout out to you, guys. And also, shout out to us again to my subbers, General Greg, to Gert, to Scoogulio, Matthew. Give a shout out to all of you guys. Hustle and Flow, shout out to you two, boss, and Nadia. And shout out to you guys for the gifted subs and the super chats. Thank y'all so much for that, man. Appreciate you. Thank y'all so much, man. I mean, thank y'all so much, man. You guys are legends. So right now, guys, SPY, we're still in a downtrend setup. Google, we just got to get back above 200. Apple, got to get back above that 452. Tesla, we got to recover that 480 floor. Right now, I mean, trendline is still holding, still watching it. So we're just keeping it on watch, Because I don't think Tesla's still done. I mean, we pulling back, but I still think Tesla's not done. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Tesla's done. I don't think that bad boy done yet. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of pullback, but I still think that bad boy got some room left in the tank still. So I'm going to just keep it on watch. I'm keeping it on watch for the possible next setup. I'm definitely keeping it on watch. Look at Google, guys. Google has recovered that 200 level, guys. 200 level. Has recovered 200. Let me move it up a little bit. See if my price is going to change a little bit. So, yeah. So, 250. Move it down a little bit. So, 205 will be the next key level. So guys, you're looking good on Google. Google's still holding up its trend line. Tesla's still holding up its trend line. Apple's still holding up its trend line. Anything on Nvidia yet on the one I've been waiting on? Still in that downtrend setup. We still haven't got that downtrend breakout just yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled because I'm still watching Nvidia. Cause I'm still watching that bad boy. Cause I think it's gonna reverse sooner or later. I'm just waiting on it. I'm just patiently waiting on that reversal. Still patiently waiting on that reversal. Cause I know it's coming. I'm gonna just be very patient on it. Patience is key. Cause we're still on that downtrend. I still think you're gonna have some room left in that tank. I'm just waiting on that setup. It's gonna happen. Just gonna be patient about it. Looks like Amazon is setting up for a possible bear flag setup. Apologize about that. I'm trying to get rid of this code. I apologize. Tesla guys, again, you want to watch that? That 78, that 478, 72 level. Remember, that's that old rejection level in pre-market. Back on up towards that 480 level. So that's the main areas you want to hold. Right now, we're still trying to hold it. So I mean, it's still looking good. Got about how many minutes before we close out on this candle? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna still keep that on watch on Google. So Google, you pull back down toward that trend line, you bounce right back on up. So trend line is still holding, still in somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern. So still keeping that on watch. Because Tesla's still holding up very well. Google still have room left in the tank. Apple still have room left in the tank. Tesla still have room left in the tank. So that bad boy said it's gearing up for something. So keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Don't let Tesla fool you, because like I said, it's setting up a number of bear traps. Bear traps setting up those squeezes, so it's ready to gear up. It's ready to go. It's definitely ready to go. But look, there you go right now. Look, Tesla. Boom. I told God. Bear trap. Pull back down toward that trend line. Recover that old resistance level back on at 480 level. We're room to run up to what? 485 to possibly 490. So we're just setting up bear traps after bear traps. Tesla, I know what Tesla's setting up. Tesla just not stopping. Here we go cracking on SPY, guys. Cracking on SPY, pulling back down. Got room to fall back down towards that 603 to 602.50 level. Cracking that trend line once again. Keep it on watch. It's still going on the downside on SPY. Google still going on up. Tesla still going on up. Apple trying to get his way back on up. So despite this pullback, I mean Tesla and Google just still been going just ape crazy right now. So them bad boys are still holding. I'm still keeping on watching these bad boys. I mean, we definitely pulling back on SPY. SPY pulling back. So that means SPX is definitely pulling back right now. Cause there you go, getting that dump bone off back down towards 603 to 602 level. What levels did I have on SPY? Let's see. What levels did I have on SPY? All right. Back down possibly towards that 603 to 602.89 level. Back down towards this floor here. Still pulling back on down. Let me see. Let's see. Yep, pulling back down towards, again, we cracked that. You got room to fall back down towards these lows here. Towards that 602-ish, 602.89-ish level. Still room to fall back down towards those lows. So we already know you lose 63, let's see, 603.50, you got room to fall back down towards 603 itself. So right now, you still got room to still fall back down because your indicators, you already set up for a bearish setup. All right, we're pulling back on Tesla, Still keeping on watch, still watching this trend line. I want to see what this bad boy gonna do. I want to see what it's gonna do around this 475 level. We pulling back, because I still think Tesla still got room left in that tank. I know we pulling back, I'm gonna still keep that on watch. Because I still think Tesla wants to run back up towards that 485 to 490 level. So I'm still just keep that on watch. I'm still watching this trend line, in that 475 level. I mean, that bad boy just, God, still dumping on off. Would it be time to get in on? Oh, I'm sorry, Creamer. RDDT. Let me see. RDDT. What you trying to go in on? Long side, short side. What you trying to do? What was our price points we talked about last time on that bad boy? What was it? You're starting to kind of curl. almost like a head and shoulders pattern almost. It's almost like a head and shoulders pattern. Because if you lose that 170, where's that true trend line at? Let me see. What would need to crack to definitely see? Because right now it's getting weak. Let's see. Oops. What was this set on? 15 minutes? Alright, yeah, 15 minutes.
Jackie Garcia says, congrats to Nuno.
Dang, even the queen giving Nuno some love. Yeah, look like we got room to pull back down towards this key level here, Creamer. Let's see if we're gonna get that bounce. Cause I mean, it looks like it's coming down for a hard bounce too. I mean, for a hard drop, not a bounce, but a drop. Cause I mean, look how the way this pattern is setting up. It's setting up on this like archy like format right now. So you may catch some more drop coming. So I wouldn't go long just yet. If anything, wait for those buys to step back in. I would be patient. Cream, I'll be patient because the main area, if you want to go long, we want to stay in this channel, right? Because if you want to go long, we got to recover that 170. Because you want to get back in this channel of 170, back up to 175, back up to 180. Because you want to go back up towards these highs. So right now you're underneath 170, which is holding up as resistance. So you may be setting up for a two-legged pullback, which we could see lower. So right now I would not be going for a bounce just yet, boss. Because you're definitely dumping on off. So yeah, be careful on that. I would not be trying to go for a bounce just yet. Yeah, definitely wait. Because like I said, look at this arc. Look at this arc right here. So, I mean, that's not setting up for a U-shaped pattern just yet. Everything seems to be, I mean, because it could be setting up for a higher low build where you start to, build a downtrend instead of an uptrend. Because this could be your tops here, and it could create a higher low as you go this way. So be very careful on that, because it could be setting up for another drop even lower. Because the way this is going, and that rapid and the aggression of those sellers, you could be cracking that trend line on down to 165. The way this is looking, it could be going down even lower, so be very careful on that. So let's see exactly what buyer stepped in at. I mean, 160, we see buyer stepped in around that 160 area, bounced back on up. And even further down to these levels. But yeah, be very careful right now. Because you had to bounce around this area 160 here. You had to bounce to this area 160 here. So yeah, be careful right now. Don't jump in just yet. Wait for confirmation, boss. Be very careful right now. Because, I mean, yeah, you definitely getting this hard pullback. So I would not look for a bounce just yet, because this is all selling right now. This is red, 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 red. Definitely sellers are taking over today. So right now, guys, we are cracking Tesla. Back down possibly towards that 470 level. So yeah, right now, yeah, we definitely getting pullbacks right now. So yeah, y'all be careful right now, guys. Be very, very careful. Yeah. So let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set an alert at 165 cream on that bad boy to see can it hold or will we crack it and go down even further. So I'm gonna set up an alert on the downside at 165 to see if we're gonna hold or go below that price point. Because if we crack 165 and keep pulling back, you may see 160. So right now we're definitely pulling back. So right now we are definitely not bouncing at this moment. Could be selling, because you gotta think about it, guys. Tomorrow's the FOMC meeting. They could be pulling back, getting ready, trying to get those lows in, trying to get as low as they can before the meeting hits. Not knowing what effect is going, that meeting's gonna have. So yeah, be very careful. But FOMC meeting is tomorrow, so be very careful. They maybe trying to pull back, trying to get themselves ready for tomorrow. So be very careful on that. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled to see where we go though from here, guys. Because they may be trying to get up for tomorrow. Yeah, so yeah, Creamer, we may crack that trend line and may pull back down toward that 165. And again, we crack 165, we may pull back down towards this 160 level. So just keep that on watch, boss. But yeah, don't jump in just yet. Wait for those buys to step in. Definitely wait for those buys to step in and wait to start to see higher low bills. But right now, it's definitely not. I wouldn't do that because that's kind of like catching a falling knife. So yeah, I wouldn't do that, boss. Just wait till you see the buyer step back in to give you, give you that confirmation. But don't go chasing a falling knife. Don't do that. Yeah, because I just definitely want you to be careful. No problem, boss. But yeah, I just want you to be careful. Wait for buyers to step in. Wait for that confirmation. Once you start to see those dips, you start to see that higher low build. It's a risky move. Yeah, definitely risky, Queen. Yeah, definitely risky. Yeah, so yeah, y'all guys, wait for those buyers to step back in. Because right now, I don't want y'all to try to catch a falling knife. Don't catch, especially the crack of these trend lines Yeah, because you're going from the bullish side to not a bearish side. So don't go try to catch a falling knife just yet. Don't do that. Do not do that, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because right now we're definitely pulling back, and like I said, it could be setting itself up for getting ready to get as low as possible for the FOMC meetings that's coming out tomorrow. So they may be trying to get as low as possible because of not knowing what's gonna come out. The statements. We don't know what's gonna be said. It could impact the market in a good way. It could impact it in a bad way. We don't know. So they could be gearing up and setting themselves up now. A lot of them could be trying to sell their positions. A lot of them that bought and caught the rides on up, it could be selling their positions right now. A lot could be selling, getting out of that, and waiting for those pullbacks. So just be very careful. I just want you guys to be very careful. I mean, Apple's still holding. We got Tesla pulling back. Meta's pulling back. Lost that 620 range, so that's dead right now. Amazon, you lose that 228. You got room to fall back down to 226. Nvidia, what I told you guys, we have room to possibly fall back down towards that 126 down to 125. So I'm already expecting that to happen.
No positions for MRRN.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, the only one that seems to be holding slightly is Apple. Everything seems to be pulling back, and guys, like I said, it could be a lot of traders selling their positions as of now, getting themselves ready for tomorrow. For the FOMC meeting, trying to get in as low as possible, and wait for those dip buys to step back in, because they're probably trying to wait for after Wednesday, after the FOMC meeting, to step back in then. But right now, yeah, they're definitely probably selling their positions right now. A lot may be selling, gearing on up, because Meta is definitely dropping with room to fall back down towards that 615 level. So you got room to definitely fall back down to 615 to possibly 610. Because Meta just dropping off the face of the earth right now. Because they're after, from that 630 down to 615, that's what, a $30 drop? I'm sorry, a $15 drop? So we got those bad boys pulling back. So yeah, guys, be very careful, because this could be setting up for some, like I said, getting these lows ready for tomorrow. Now, could we see some good bounces going into tomorrow? Depending on what comes out on the FOMC meeting, it could be setting up for some bounces, good strong bounces back on up. Because I mean, look at this. Look at Meta. It's like a strong pullback. Look at that. No green candles yet. Straight red. Just a straight pull back down. They're gearing up for a possible bounce going in possibly tomorrow. Trying to get in as low as possible. So watch that very carefully. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on Tesla too. I'm going to still keep my eyes peeled on that bad boy. Let's see. Because right now you have cracked that trend line with room. Again, if we don't hold 470, room to fall back down this way. Because you could go from this trend line down to this trend line. And that'll put you around the 460s. I mean, we was up. We was definitely moving on up. And they just started to sell off like quick. But I still think Tesla is still good to go on the upside. I still think so. I still think Google's still good to go on the upside. I think Apple's still good to go on the upside. Right now we're just pulling back at this moment. And Amazon, we just got to get back above that 230. 230 is still holding you back. You still right back underneath resistance, so I wouldn't be worried about Amazon on the upside.
It's still early.
Yeah, it's still early. Yeah, exactly. It's still early. But like I said, they may be gearing up for tomorrow too, boss. Trying to get those lows, because again, we don't know what's going to be said in the FOMC meeting. That can impact it in a good way or a bad way. So we don't know yet. So now a lot of them will possibly be looking for those bounces going into tomorrow. I guarantee you they're going to be looking for bounces. I guarantee you that one. So now we got SPY pulling back on down. SPY still pulling. Let me see how low can SPY go. Let me take a look real quick. Let me make a duplicate copy. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me look at my 180. Go to Google. Got a dang bug on this thing. Got to track to the light. Right now, guys, you got on Google, you got rejected underneath that trend line. Trend line is holding up as resistance, and you back underneath that 198. So you could form that from that trend line and pull back down again. So as long as you stay underneath that trend line, that's gonna be resistance. That's gonna be a resistance level in that 198. Let's see. Let me look at SPY from that channel too. Let me see SPY. Check out SPY real quick. See how we looking on this bad boy. Yep, that 608.50. After that 608.50 started to pull back down towards that 602 level here. So you got these bottoms. But if you do crack that 602, you will fall back down to these possible lows here. It's gonna be around that 600 to 699, 599 level. That'll be around this area here. It's your old breakout level. So definitely if you crack that 602.90, this old floor, if you crack that floor, you got room to fall back down this way. So keep that on watch. Because you lost the 9 MA, you lost the 20 MA, we're room to fall back down to that 50 SMA. So I'm gonna keep that on watch because you lose around, put it like this, if you lose 602.50, you got room to fall back down this way. You lose 602.50, you definitely got room to fall back down towards this trend line, towards that indicator this way. But if we can hold and bounce, you'll go back, we'll move back up. But I mean, it's definitely getting weak. Definitely showing some weakness. Getting them pullback ready. SMCI, same exact thing, pulling back on down towards these areas here. Definitely getting a lot of pullbacks right now. Tesla, let's see Tesla real quick. How we looking at on this? Up to that 480 level, starting to get that little pullback. But the thing about it, you're still holding that trend line. I mean, you broke above that channel, but you're still holding on top of it. So as long as you can hold that.
Janaris says, Apple only one looking good.
Yeah, I mean, man, don't get me wrong. Tesla's still looking good as well because you're still holding on top of this trend line. Now, if you lose that trend line, that means you're gonna fall right back down towards that 460, where you'll fall right back into this channel. I mean, right now, you hold on top of that trend line with still room to run back up as long as you hold that trend line. So I mean, I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled on Tesla because that trend line is still holding because you haven't cracked it yet. So you're still holding that one. Let's see. Nvidia, I'm still waiting on that bad boy. I'm still waiting on that Nvidia because Nvidia pulling back the way I want that bad boy to do. Still pulling back on down, doing exactly what I'm anticipating for this bad boy to do. So right now, you're still pulling back down towards these areas here. Pulling back on down, which is gonna put you closer and closer in that trend line.
Janaris says, yup, and here we getting that.
Yeah, so I'm just still waiting on that. Patiently waiting on that setup to see if those buys gonna step back in around that 125 for that, that trend line bounce back on up towards the upside. So I'm still waiting on that one. SPY, let's see. Take a better look on that one. Let me see. Let me make a duplicate copy of this bad boy. Cause you still start to pull back. Look like Tesla's still trying to hold though. That 170. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on 170 because the buys are still trying to slowly step in. But you got to get back above that 475. Got to get back above 475 because if not, you stay underneath 475. You're gonna pull back down towards 470 to even possibly down to 465 level if they don't recover. I just want to see if those buys gonna reverse the play. If we're gonna get back on top of that trend line again. Definitely want to see Kim get back above that trend line and go back up and could continue the upside. But if not, I mean, you're still fading on down right now because you lost 475. Google, you lost that 199, 198 level. You pulling back on down. Where we at right now? 197. You got room to fall back down to 196. Look like you're starting to crack that trend line on Google. Let me go up to it a little bit. Let me go to it slightly. Hold up. Stretch this out a little bit. There we go. So yeah, you start to crack that trend line, going from the bullish side to now the bearish side. Cracking that trend line, we're going to possibly fall back down to 196. I mean, Amazon, that's setting up for a possible bear flag if you don't get back above 230. Apple getting a little, because the only one that seems to be, I agree with you. The only one that seems to still be holding is Apple itself. Everything else seems to be still fading. What about Microsoft? Microsoft's still holding. So it seems like all the technologies are still holding, like Apple, Microsoft, like those are still holding. Nvidia's still fading. I'm not worried about that right now. Still, Amazon, no. So it seems like all the technology companies are holding. That's what it looks like. It looks like technologies are still holding. Yeah, it seems like the only one that's holding weight is technology. Yep, because you still got Apple holding up. Still got Microsoft holding up. So, yeah, it seems like all the technologies are still holding up. There you go, pulling back on Google, guys. Down towards that 196. I'm sorry, I forgot to go to SPY. I was trying to see how low it was going to go. I apologize. I was trying to see how low, because right now, look like you still got room to fall all the way back down towards that 603 and that 602.89 level. I'm trying to see how much lower Because right now you're rotated on the upside of that 602 level. See that? Oops. When it does this. Yeah, right here, guys. So you see right here, we had these old bottoms at around at 602, 89 to 603. We had these recoveries. So it seems like we're coming right back down to these levels here. Because you recovered that level, you ran on up. Recovered that level, ran on up. Now you're pulling right back to that same level. But will we get that same bounce or will we actually crack it? And instead of rotating, on the upper, towards the upside of it, now will we start to rotate on the downside? That's the question. Now will we start the bottom rotation underneath that bad boy? That's the $1 million question now. Right where this green line is, that used to hold up as support. Now will we crack and actually rotate underneath now? Start to see some more downside towards that 600 range now. We starting to fade. We definitely fading on off. Right back to this old floor. Because if you lose this, because if y'all notice, that's kind of like a breakout pattern. That's kind of like a breakout, but on the downside, if you think about it. It's kind of like if we had this in reverse. So it's kind of like trying to break out, and you keep getting stuffed. It's kind of like that, but in reverse. So instead of a breakout, you have a crack down. So many times you're gonna keep bouncing on this area until you actually crack it and go below it. So I'm keeping that on watch. Let me take this off for real right now, so we can definitely keep our eyes peeled on this real quick. I'll set up the lines later. Let me take this off real quick. So you're pulling right back down to these old key levels. It's like, how many bounces will we get off of this before we actually crack it and reverse the other way? Morning, Sam. What's up, boss? Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, look like Tesla's trying to recover his way back on up because it looked like it's trying to bounce back up again. I want to see if we're going to get back on top of that trend line once again. So I want to see what Tesla's trying to do. See if we're going to get right back on that trend line and continue back on up. Google's fading. Like I said, technology is still holding on up slightly. I mean, well, not slightly, but it's still holding up. Tesla's trying to get this bounce back on up. Google's fading off. SPY's fading on off. So I'm trying to get a better look to see. Because, I mean, if y'all notice, no candles are below that price point. That's kind of like a breakout. So if y'all notice, if y'all look at it in reverse, that's kind of like a breakout pattern. Because you know how certain areas will stop you from breaking out until you keep testing that area over and over and over. Then you get into a tighter squeeze and actually break out. This is kind of like that, but in reverse on the downside now. So if y'all notice, and y'all rather see any candles underneath that green line. So that means that the bulls are holding this area, like they're trying to prevent those bears from going below that price point. And y'all already know how it is on the upside. Once we break above a certain price point, take a price point away from the bears, the bulls go absolutely crazy. So now let's think about this in reverse on the downside. So that means that the bears take this price point away from the bulls, they're going to go absolutely crazy because you're cracking that floor and now going underneath it, turning that strong support now into strong resistance. So if we don't hold on above that key level, we could be reversing down this way because we done held on that level multiple times. Once, held on this level twice, trying to go down for a third attempt. So we have to ask ourselves, can we actually bounce back up this time? Or will we actually crack this time and actually go down below this red line? I mean, this green line. So we crack this floor, we going down this way. We going down towards 602, 601, and even possibly back down towards that towards this level here. So keep that on watch because this is another level. Let me see what I got this set on right now. 15. Let me go back out a little bit further. What I had this set? It's 30. Let me go to a 90. Let me go to an actual 90. 90, what is it at? Yeah, here we go. 90, 30, maybe? To a 90, 30? Let me see something. Come on. Oh, here we go. Oops. I just had it. There we go. So, let's see. Take a quick look. Because you bounced off that level once. Bounced off that level twice, and then you're coming right back on down. But this time it looks like it's coming out harder, like a bearish, like a movement on, like a dagger movement on down. So let's see, can we get that same bounce back on up like we had gotten in the past before, or will we actually crack it and actually move back on down this time? Where we'll start to rotate from the tops of this area now to the bottoms of this area. So let's just take a watch. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me make another chart pad. Let me make a fourth one. So what I'm going to do is on this one is I'm going to take off all these other lines. I'm going to focus on that one particular line. I'm going to focus on that one floor to see. So let me take off all of this real quick. Take up all this, take up all this, take up all this. And we're going to focus on just that one particular price point. Because that seems like that's a very important level where you keep returning back to that same price point over and over and over again like a magnet. So let's see. As we pull back, will it actually benefit the bears this time, or can the bulls recover and go back up again? So I'm gonna just keep this one price point right here. So right now, as long as you stay above it, it's bullish because you bounce on top of it. Now, if we crack it where it goes from bullish, will it go bearish? As we transition from the bullish side of things to now the bearish side of things. So if we crack this key level, can those bears start to pull back that way? You know, like I said, how we have this rotation on the upside of it, now can we see a bottom rotation? In other words, kind of like this, guys. Let me show you what I mean. So can we see something like this? So right here with this red line, with this green line is, right? See how we got the rotation above it? Now can we see a rotation below it? So that's the $1 million question. If we crack it, so now what I need to figure out, okay, we do crack, how low can we go? So I might have to use a measured move. So what I might have to do, because 4 is around 608 is a strong resistance, so I might have to use this level between 608ish, somewhere in this level here. I'm gonna try to measure it out as best as possible to see how much lower can we go underneath that bad boy towards the downside. So let me see if I can figure it out real quick. So if I take these, I'm trying to figure out which tops I can use. So let me try to take this top here down to the green line as we on the upside of it. Now take that and reverse it underneath on how far can we fall the opposite way. This way. So that'll put us down, look like around this 598 level. So I'm saying if we used to crack this level, I'm trying to see how far can we drop. You know, I'm trying to see if we can go, we're going to get the same measure move on the upside, now on the downside. The same measure move here from tops to bottoms. If we're going to get that same measure move here, down here. So that's all I did was just take that measurement and go down here to see how low can we actually go on the downside. That'll put us around 598 to almost 597.50-ish. If we would have cracked on the downside. So all I did was just take the same measure move that we had here previously and try to do it down at the bottom underneath that 608, that 602.89 level. So we were to go down this way. How low can we go before we try to bounce and move our way back up towards 602? Because we got these bounces back here in the past. Like right, so almost measured the same, almost the same amount. Damn, look almost identical, like right here where these lows is at. It's almost around the same measurement. What were these lows at? Gotta be around 597.50. Let me see something. Let me check something out real quick. If we were to crack. But if we stay on top of it, we can move back up. But it's if we crack this bad boy. So it was 597. Oops. 597.50, right? Alright, so that'd be around these lows here. Around this bouncing area here. That measure moves. That'd be around 597.50. Could we fall all the way back down to this bad boy for a bounce? I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'm not trying to think too far ahead, guys. I'm just trying to map it out real quick. If that was to happen. So we have to crack underneath this green line. We could fall all the way back down to this 497.50. Bounce back on up to 600. Back on up towards that 602 level. Like I said, but as long as we stay on top of it, we can bounce back up. We can bounce back up. You know, we can still hold that floor because that can still keep us on the bullish side. When I'm trying to think, if we was to crack that, going from the bullish side to the bearish side now, how low can we pull back even further underneath that green line, which would be around
What are your levels for Inca?
125, at least around 125, boss. So you see what this old bouncing area is here? That was almost around the same area of 597.50. pull back down to 597.50. Buyer stepped in, pushed it all the way up towards that 602 level.
125 per NPM.
So you see what this old area here? I want to see if we're going to get that same bounce on the downside this way. We would have pulled back and cracked all the way back down. So right now I'm still looking at this level. We haven't cracked yet still. So I'm just trying to get an idea if we were to crack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this for later on just in case. You know, go over a future study. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that bad boy. Just in case we do crack, if we were to crack that. So let me save that under, let me see, let me put that in my SPY thing for, and let me date that for, today's date is 12/17, right? 12/17-17. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. So I'm gonna save it. Just in case we was to crack this line on how low can we possibly go back down. I mean, it's like I said, I see this little bouncing area here around this 597.50 level. If we were to crack and fall all the way back down for the bounce back up towards that 602 level. So that's what I'm just trying to figure out. If we were to crack, how low could we possibly go? So I just want to keep my eyes peeled on that. So just in case we don't hold, if we didn't hold. But right now we're still holding though. We're still holding. So I'm not gonna count it out just yet. But if we were to crack, how low could we go this way down? So that's the only thing I was just trying to figure out. So I'm gonna just keep these on watch for later. So let me put the old one back. I'll put everything else back. I was just trying to figure something out. If we were to pull all the way back down, how low could we go? All right, let me put everything back to normal. I do apologize about that. So I was just trying to figure it out. So let me go back to my what I had it on. I'll just go back to a 10-15 level. All right, I'll go back to this. All right, let's keep this on watch. I was just trying to figure it out. If we were to crack this level, how low could we go? Just trying to figure that out. Just trying to figure something out. But again, see, as long as you stay on top of that green line, we still bullish because we're still on the bullish side where it's holding up at support. Google, guys, is below 196, so we have cracked 196. So right now, we are definitely cracking 196. We're going to still fall back on down. If you don't hold 196, you got room to fall back down to 194. So keep your eyes peeled. If we do not hold 196, you got room to fall back down to 194 because you are still cracking that trend line. I was just still trying to figure out SPY, where that, again, if we were to crack, how low could we go? But if we stay on top of it, we got room to possibly bounce right back on up towards that possible 604 level. So I was just trying to figure something out. But again, technology is still holding. Like the technology sector seems to still be holding very well. I'm gonna go back into FinViz, see if technology is still holding. It's still in the green though. Let me see. I'm gonna go to FinViz real quick, guys. Let me see if technology is in the green, because that seems like the only one that's holding is technology. So yeah, Apple's still holding. Tesla's still holding. Microsoft still undecided, but Apple and Tesla for sure are still in the green. Yeah, so those bad boys are still holding. Apple and Tesla, because Tesla's still holding. Apple's still looking good. So right now, I mean, those two are holding as far as FinViz. Yeah, that's the only one. Well, it says Google's still green, but we're pulling back though. Nah, yeah. We already know Meta is in the red. We already know Nvidia is in the red. We already know that off top. We know Amazon is in the red. We know that off top. But Google, Tesla's still green, Google's still green, and Apple. But we still pulling back. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on this though. Because for Tesla, we got to get back above 475. That's the main price point we need to get back above is 475. So therefore, we still have a fighting chance to get back above 480. So I'm still gonna keep my eyes peeled on 475 if we can get back above that price point. So let me see how I can set up my alerts for Tesla. All right, for Tesla. All right. So right now, I'm gonna have to fix my channel again. I'm gonna have to readjust it again. So that means we back in this $10 channel, 480, 470. So we back in that channel again. So I'm gonna have to move my channel once again on this crap. So that means I'm gonna have to go back to moving the bottoms to 470 until we get that 480 breakout. back above 480. So I'm gonna have to go back to the 480, 470 level, green. I'm gonna have to move this back to 475, yellow, and 480 tops. So right now we're still back in this little channel. So 475, put that yellow, and 480 tops as of now until we can get that actual successful break above 480. I mean, that's all I can do right now. I just have to respect what's right in front of me. I mean, trust me, I want more too, but I mean, we back in this channel. We definitely back in this little channel again. So we back in this old $10 channel. So we already know what these little tops is. I don't want to have too many lines. Let me take that off. So that's going to be around 478, 72. That's that old pre-market area. So let me take that off. All right, so now we're back in this little channel. We tried to break out, came right back on down. So right now we're still holding pivot point, which is 475. Trying to see if Tesla's trying to get back on top of that trend line. So you can hold 475. I mean, it's still a fighting chance for Tesla to still move up towards the upside. Because Tesla's not giving up right now. Still not quitting. Still not quitting. Got to get back above 475, which we are slightly holding, and we definitely got to re-break back above 480. Let's see, because right now you gapped up. I'm just trying to see can we get back above this trend line. Because if we get back above this trend line, I mean, Tesla still has a fighting chance to move back up towards that 480 range. Tesla still has a fighting chance. I think so. It's trying to create a floor. It's trying to hold. It's still holding above 470. That's good. Now the next level is holding above 475. Hold that mid area, 475. You have $5 to push on up towards 480. So it's still slightly holding.
China going crazy today.
Miss Uri, thank you so much for keeping me updated. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Right now, Tesla SPY still holding above that 602 level. Those bottoms. It's still holding that level. So that's still holding. So let me see. Google need to hold right now. Like I said, at least hold that 196 to push this way back up to 198. Hold 196. Definitely got to hold that floor. Apple still pushing. Apple still looking good, guys. Apple, so that means that Microsoft should be pushing. Yeah, so these two are still pushing. The technologies are still pushing. Microsoft and like I said, Tesla still has a fighting chance. Get back on top of that trend line. We have Reuters still pushing on up towards that 480 again. So look at that. Tesla do not want to give up, guys. Tesla do not want to give up. I mean, we tried to pull back failure. Tried to pull back failure. Tried to pull back failure. Because what was the areas that the bears are trying to pull back underneath? 470. Pull back failure. failure. Now buyers are stepping back in, getting right back on top of that trend line. So, like I said, to me, I think still Tesla has a fighting chance. Now, what was the area we need to get above? It's 478.72, right? So 478.72, we need to get back above that because that's that old pre-market area here. We need to recover that 478.72, get back above 480. So right now, I mean, it's still a fighting chance for Tesla, guys. Look at that. It's still fighting. That bad boy is still fighting. It will not quit. That bad boy's fighting. It just will not give up. I ain't gonna lie. I give Tesla some props on that. I mean, that bad boy just still, it just refused to quit. I mean, it is too legit to quit. So I'm still watching Tesla too. So let me see. So what would I need that green counter if I was to jump in? Because as long as that Tesla's still holding, I still think Tesla has a fighting chance to squeeze on up. I'm just going to be honest. Google's still looking good, holding up that 496. That's still looking good. Tesla, I still think it's trying. It still has a fighting chance. Still has a fighting chance. I think so. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm keeping it a buck. Well, while we're looking at Tesla, guys, let me run to the restroom real quick. Because, man, I've been drinking a lot of water, man. And then, man, I gotta run to the restroom real quick. If y'all don't mind. If y'all need any help, guys, definitely reach out to my mods. Mods, you guys are doing an incredible job. Do you see the M on SPY? Yeah, that floor is still holding. That's the thing, though, Jenna. That floor at 602 is a very powerful floor, which is still holding. Because every time you pull down towards that level, it's like you go right back on up. See? You pull back down towards that 602, 603 to 602.89, you go right back on up. See, that floor is still holding. See, what's going to lead to more chaos is when you crack it. Because as long as you hold that floor, the bulls they have control over that level. Still watching Tesla. I'm still watching Tesla. Got 2 minutes till we close on out because I still think that bad boy has a fighting chance, man. Tesla just refuses to give up because you pulled all the way back down towards the 470s. Now you're back above 475, trying to push back to 480. Tesla is not giving up, guys. I still think Tesla has some room left in that tank. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So what I'm gonna do, if it can grab my, damn it, I think I missed it. I think I missed it. Damn it, I was too busy looking. Shoot, I was trying to grab it. Damn, I think I missed it. I think I missed my entry already. Freak. Yep, because it's starting to push back up. Shoot, I think I might have missed my entry. What was that entry at? It might pull back to it. What was that close? 91? Close was 91. I think I might. I still think Tesla got room left in that tank, man. I'm just gonna be honest, man. I want to give it a go. Like, just test it one time. I want to give it a, well, what I got to date for? I got to make sure my contracts are set. I want to see if it's going to pull back to it. I don't know if it's going to catch mine. Because I still think Tesla, because you're right back above the VWAP, but I still think got a fighting chance. So I might pull back to my entry. I think it's going to pull back to it. And I'm going to hold it. I just want to see what it's going to do. I mean, if it don't, I'll take a loss. But I still think Tesla has a fighting chance. I want to see if it's going to grab my orders real quick. I'm keeping on watch. But guys, let me run to the restroom real quick. I'm gonna keep this on watch. I'm gonna still have my order set, and I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Damn, it might pull back. It may not pull back to my entry. But I'm gonna still keep it where I got it. I should have got in the first time, but it's all good. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be right back. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, do feel free to reach out to my mods. They're here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. I'll be right back. Give me just a few minutes. It may pull back to it though. Let me see. Might grab it. Might grab it. If y'all hit if it grabs it, but I'll be right back. Alright. What's up, Coldplay? What's up, baby? I see you in the building. I see you. I got it. Alright, so I'll be right back, guys. Let me see. I just want to see. Like I said, if not, I'll take a L, but I'm going to just give a small little test, see where we go. But I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Alright. All right, guys, I'm back. Get my chest situated. Sorry about that. Yeah, get my chest situated. So just keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. Right now, still pushing on up. Still pushing. Trying to see if we can get that 480 break. I want to see if we can push 480 and push on up towards 485. I want to see can we get that push back on up towards the upside. What we got left on this candle? 5 minutes. So he's still gapping up. I mean, still moving up. Let me see. Trend line still holding. I mean, I could have went in a little bit lower, but it is what it is. Let me see. Entry still wasn't bad. Still keeping on watch. SPY still holding. Google still holding at that 196 level. We got Microsoft pushing, guys, that at 452 level. 452 is still holding. Still haven't got that push yet on Apple just yet. Yeah, let me see. Still watching Tesla. Like I said, if it don't go the way that I want it to go, I mean, I take a little. Still keep my eyes peeled though. Still keep my eyes peeled to see what these buys gonna do. Still getting a little weak. I wanted to add some more, but I don't think I can add no more though. I'm still getting weak. If I gotta reset myself, I'll reset myself. If that's the case. I'm just still keeping on watch. Still getting a little upper shadow on Tesla still. I ain't gonna take no big loss if things don't go my way. I mean, I'm gonna give myself. If things don't go my way, I'll take at least a $20 loss. If it don't go my way, I ain't afraid to show nothing. So I'm still keeping on watch. Still moving around. I'm gonna give myself a $20 loss as far as I go. If everything don't go according to plan. Because I was gonna do 15. I might do 15 just to save face if things don't go right. I give myself 15 loss if it don't go. So I'm gonna have my stop loss around 15 if it don't work out. Because again, small account challenge, you never want to go big. You never want to go for big losses. 15, I ain't got no shame in that. Still watching it though. Still holding. 4 minutes. If it don't go, like I said, if it don't go according to plan, I just reset. I'm not gonna trip on it. Cause right now, it's still holding, slightly. Still keeping on watch though. Still keeping on watch. Up, still pushing back up though. Man, right there, 480 level is just crucial right now. We gonna see, guys. We gonna see. we gonna see. See where we go, guys. We're gonna see where we go. Like I said, if I do take a loss, the farthest I'll go is $15. Especially doing a small account challenge, I'll take a $15 loss. I should have got in lower. I mean, I should have got a better intro. I should have. All right, TT Life, you have a good one, boss. We'll see you later, man. Have a blessed one. I'll give myself 15. If everything don't go according to plan, I'll give myself 15. Because again, I'm not taking no big loss. Hell no. Still holding. I mean, still haven't cracked that trend line. Trend line is still holding. I should have got a better entry. I know I should have did that. Should have got at least 85. I went at 91 cents, but I'm like I said, I'm gonna have my stop loss at 15. If everything don't go according to plan, I will. I mean, and just reset myself. I'm not gonna sweat it. Still give it a chance though. Still giving Tesla a chance. Don't want to hit my stop loss. So I mean, I'm trying to see if we can get this breakout or this push back up towards that 480 level. But I'm gonna keep it on watch. Got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm just hoping they'll hit my stop loss. All right, still holding. Trying to be as patient as I can with this bad boy. Because if we get back up around 480, then I can move it up, move my stop loss up. Right now, still holding. Got about, what, 2 minutes still? 2 minutes. It's still holding on that trend line. Got a minute left, guys. Got a minute to see what this bad boy gonna do. Cause I'm hoping it don't hit my stop loss. I want to see it bounce back up towards the upside. I really do. Definitely want to see it push back up towards the upside. I'm about to check it out, boss. I was watching my trade real quick. I just want to see because I didn't want it to take my stop loss off. But right now, it's still holding. Man, because it hit my stop loss, I just got to reset myself. I'm not going to trip on it. Excuse me. Right now, it's still holding. We got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds to see what this bad boy about to do. It's that 480 level, man. That 480 level is holding a lot of weight right now. A lot of weight. A lot of weight, but it's still in this trend line. I mean, still holding that trend line still. Got about 13 seconds. Still holding that trend line. I want to see what it's going to do. All right, we got about 5 seconds left, guys. In a matter of 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Still keeping on watch. Still keeping on watch, though. I'm still watching. It ain't hit my stop loss yet. Being patient, man. So it's moving up. All right. We're moving up. We're moving up. All right. So let me see. Move my stop loss up slightly. I'm going to move it up to 10. I want to see because I want to take it out, man. I'm going to move it up to 10. I'm trying to see can we get that push. Now I move my stop loss up to $10. As we keep that, if we do get that breakout, I'm going to move my stop loss up again. I don't want it to take it out though. Let's see. Still watching Tesla, guys. Still watching Tesla. Because I moved it up to 10. I moved it up to 10. I want to see what it's gonna do. I mean, I should have, like I said, I should have gotten a better entry. I could have got in and out, a quick scalp, but the entry, my entry is not bad. I'm still watching it. Still want to see what's gonna happen to this 480 level. So I moved my stop loss up to 10. Again, if it hit it, then bump it. I'll just take a $10 loss. I'll just regroup myself and go, regain my $10. But right now, it just still, all right, still trying to push now. Come on, 480. God, I don't want it to hit my stop loss. Come on, man. Come on, Tesla. Come on, Tesla. Because I don't want it to hit my stop loss. If it does, it is what it is. I don't want it to hit it and then go back up. That's the thing. I don't want to hit my stop loss and then go right the hell back up. Because I'm going to be pissed. If it hits my stop loss and then go right back up, I'm going to be highly mad. Right now, I'm long. I want to see if we're going to get that 180 push, boss. But I went in with a small position to test it. And I got a stop loss for 10. So I just wanted to see what's good. Because right now, we still holding this trend line. Trend line is still here. We're still in somewhat of this ascending triangle pattern. So I was trying to see if these buys gonna move in and push. But like I said, I'll take a $10 stop loss. But I just want to see because I mean we fell out of the trend line, regained the trend line, and it's still holding this trend line. So that's why I would just keep my eyes peeled to see what it was gonna do. Cause we fell all the way back down to 470. Then we reclaimed 470. Got back above 475. Then we got back above 475, got right back on top of this trend line. So that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled just to see, but has reclaimed 480 move otherwise. Yeah, I know. And it's still, like I said, we're still holding. That's the crazy part. It's still holding. If I gotta take a stop loss, I'll take a $15 stop loss. I'm not tripping. I'm not sweating. But it's like these buys are still trying to hold. You see, yeah, 476. Yeah, and that look. AK, look. Trend line is still holding. It's like we haven't cracked it yet. That's the thing. It's like these buys are still holding, trying to push their way back up. But I'm just keeping this on watch because it's like they're trying to hold it, but. See, they still holding this trend line. So the main thing I know we for sure we need to stay above, but we need to get back above is that old pre-market area. That's around 478.72. And like the trend line is still trying to hold. I mean, it's just like, I I don't want to take a stop loss. I mean, I want to, man. It's like they holding it. See? Push it back up. It's like, it's irking my nerves right now. It's irking my nerves like it's like they trying to hold, but it's like, it's at a crucial area. Man, if I gotta take a $15 loss, bump it, I'll take it. I'm just watching this trend line hold, man. It's like these buys, the indicators are still holding upright. Your 9 MA is still holding up. 9 MA is still holding. Let me see, make sure, cause I think the indicators should still be holding up, correct? Oops, I went the wrong way, my mistake. All right, indicators still holding up. Trend line still holding up. Bouncing off that 9 MA. See what I mean? So it's like, the buys are there. So it's like it's still holding. It's still holding. This thing is irking my nerves right now though, man. It's like, come on, buyers. Man. I bet $5 if I was to do my $10 stop loss, it's gonna go back up. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed off. Cause again, your 9 MA is still holding. Trend line is still holding. Come on, man. I don't want to take the stop loss. If I got to, I got to. I don't want to be stupid. If I gotta take it, I'll take it. I'll take it because I don't want to lose my account, man. If I gotta take a $10 stop, let me see. Just getting on my nerves. If I gotta regroup, I'll regroup. Like I said, I'm not ashamed to take off shit. Let me see. Did it grab it? God dog it, I think I missed it. Shoot. I think I gotta go to 15. I gotta go to 15. Alright, let me see. I think it missed my 10. God dog it. Alright, it's pushing back up. It's pushing back up. Alright, here we go. I'll take 15, man, if it don't do it. I'll just take 15. I'll recover. I'll recover. I'd rather save my account. Man, it didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. If I gotta regroup, I'll regroup, man. Why is it not taking my order? It's not taking my order for some reason. Come on. It's not taking my order. That's messed up. It's not even taking my order right now. That's crazy. It's not even taking my order right now. That's crazy. It didn't even take my my order. That's crazy. Alright, let me see. Let me see. I'll take this. I'll take 20, man. Bump it. If I gotta take 20, I'll take 20. I'll take 20. Now watch when I get out, I bet 5's gonna go back up. Alright, 20. What? See? I told you it was gonna do that. 20. Then watch it go back up. Mother. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'm still keeping on watch though, cause I'm gonna recover that. I'm gonna recover it. I ain't tripping, cause I know it's gonna still try to go back up. I'm gonna recover it. Yeah, I took a 20 on the pullback. I was thinking that trend line was gonna hold, but then when I was trying to get out at 10 stop loss, it didn't catch my order, so I had to move it down to 20. So I had to take a 20. I ain't got no shame. Like I said, I'll recover 20. That ain't nothing. I mean, right here was moving on up, and then right here underneath that 78, right where that pre-market area was at. I mean, things happen, man. But like I said, I got no shame in my game. I mean, it happened. But I'm good I got out, so before it got worse. So I got out. So $20, I'll recover that. I'm not tripping. Now watch when I get out. Buy's gonna probably move in later on. Watch. It's gonna start to move right back up toward the upside. I'm gonna get pissed off. But then Buy's gonna step right back on in. Why? Because Tesla's good for doing that. It'll go right back up. I swear they go back up. I'm gonna be highly pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, so 20. I mean, I took a 20. I ain't got no shame in it. It is what it is. Better than 100. So, a bag holder didn't catch $100 stop loss. Didn't go back. See what I mean? You see? You see what I mean? I swear, that's why I hate dealing with Tesla sometimes. I hate dealing with Tesla sometimes because the trickery. I swear. I mean, I was up for a little minute right at that 480, but then you got rejected. You came right back underneath it. It's like, it is what it is. Now, what went up now? And look, Apple. So I'm guessing Microsoft is going up too. Yeah. Microsoft, guys, 455. We caught that breakout on Apple right here. Caught that breakout. Now watch that. See. Ooh, Tesla get on my nerves. I swear Tesla get on my nerves. Look. Right, trying to get back on the top of that trend line. I can't stand Tesla. I can't stand it. That's why sometimes I hate trading sometimes. You see what I mean? That jump be irking my nerves. Yeah, I took a small loss, boss. But watch. I'm gonna see if those bots will get right back on that trend line. Watch this. I want to see if they're gonna do it. Cause you got lower shadow here, you got a lower shadow here. Almost been like a higher low build. I'm gonna keep it on watch. Though, boss. And watch, gonna go right back in that damn trend line. Right back in that trend line. As usual. And watch, and I'm gonna reclaim my stuff. Watch this. I'm gonna reclaim it. Look, Spy pushing back on up. And look. Oh, dirty, so dirty, so dirty, so dirty. Swear Tesla is like the dirtiest. Look at this. Watch gonna get right back on top of that trend line. That bad boy dirty. I swear it's dirty. Dirty little birdie. I'm gonna get back in. I ain't gonna lie to you. You think I'm crazy? I'm watching him do it. Think I'm BSing? I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm gonna wait till we get back on. See if we get back on that trend line. But I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm gonna wait. We know Apple's still pushing. We got Google bouncing. Cause I know Tesla gonna try to get his way back up. I already know it is. So I'm gonna just keep it on watch though. Cause right now it's still pulling back. Still trying to hold that 475 level. Watch, I promise you, in due time, watch, it's gonna find its way right back on up there. Cause Tesla is known for doing that crap. It look like it wanna fall, then it finds its way right back on up. It always do that, I swear it do. You get those little pullbacks, then you wind up going right back up. See, I'm telling you, watch. In due time, it's gonna find its way right back on that trend line. In due time, watch. It's gonna find its way back up eventually. It's gonna do it sooner or later. All right, let me see what else. I'm gonna reclaim that 20 though. I'm getting that 20 back. I promise you. By the day, I'm gonna reclaim that 20. Watch this. I'm gonna reclaim the 20. Let's see. What can I use now to get back that 20? I get that back easy though. That ain't nothing. So let's see what I can use at the moment. What? Look, see? Why? I'm telling you, it's gonna find its way back on that dang trend line. It always do. It just always does that. It's pulling back right now, but watch. I guarantee it. Them buyers gonna step right back in and push it back up. Cause right now they pulling it back, but watch. Never freaking fail. I'm about to watch. I'm gonna get that 20 though. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna set myself up for another opportunity. I'm watching everything right now, so I'm gonna watch. I'm just watching. I'm just gonna watch. I'll wait for that little slow creep back up because I know they're gonna try to do it. Ooh, Ooh. Oh, you dirty. I told you. I told you. You dirty somebody. Swear you dirty. I swear Tesla be doing the dirtiest. I told you. Right back on that. I told you in due time they're going to find their way right back on that trend line. It never failed. You dirty. I swear you dirty. Look at that. Right back on that trend line as I told y'all. I knew it. I knew it. And I swear it never failed. I swear it never failed. AK, I told you. Right back on that trend line. Austin, good morning to you, Queen. Right back on that trend line. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Look at that. You dirty MFer. I swear you about dirty. I swear Tesla dirty. I swear it's dirty. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Got right back on that trend line. God. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'ma just shut up. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say not a word. I'ma just swear it never failed with Tesla. I swear it never failed. Alright, Amazon. Let me see. I was pulling back though. Pulling back. Is it still getting rejected off of that pre-market area? Still? Yep, still under that pre-market area. Still getting rejected underneath this little key area here, guys. Still getting rejected right here. Yeah, that bad, yeah. All that back and forth, yeah, I was trying to catch it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, things happen though, guys. I mean, sometimes, you work out, sometimes it don't. But I guarantee you, Tesla in due time is gonna find his way back on. I'm telling you, watch. In due time is gonna find his way back. Yeah, Tesla got me. It got me. See, I'm watching Amazon too. So Amazon curling his way back on up. What Nvidia doing? Nvidia's still nothing yet. Amazon curling back. Because what we need to break that 233 level. So we haven't curled back up yet. Apple's still pushing back on up. Microsoft trying to get up towards that 455 level. Watch, I'm watching due time. I'm telling you, that Meta bounce back on up. I'm starting to pull back on Tesla now, so yeah, it's a good thing I got out right now. All right, cool. Got rejected this old pre-market area. I thought we was gonna get that bounce, man. We did bounce back on up, but then it got rejected again. So I took a little small loss. It is what it is. It happens. I mean, I ain't got no shame in my game. So $20. I took a $20 loss. But like I said, I'm gonna get 20 back. I know how to recover 20 real quick. Trust. So that's why I'm watching everything. I'm gonna regain it back. Just watch.
I grabbed beat like 600 on that move up on AMD.
AMD? Okay, boss, shout out to you. All right, Chris. AMD. Oh, that's one of the ones I never had in a while. Let's see if Google gonna cross back over from the bearish side to the bullish side, get back on top of that trend line. Once they reclaim that 198 level, get back above that VWAP, but they push back up to 199 to up to 200. So let's see, can Google get his way back up on top of his trend line? Watch. Is Tesla gonna do something off? Cause it's known for just doing some off crap. It's gonna do something off. Yeah, it's pulling back, but watch. It's gonna do something crazy. I was trying to catch this bad boy. I think it was gonna break out. I was trying to get out, at a $10 stop loss, but it missed my damn order. So I had to pull out at 20 instead of 10. Let me see, QUBT? Yep. Right here. Right here. It's like, It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. It got me, though. It got me. Nvidia's still pulling back. Still waiting on that setup. Because I know that's coming. What it was? QUBT? Like I said, I ain't got no shame. I mean, again, I'll show y'all my loss. I took a $20 loss. But I get it back, though. I ain't got no shame. Like I'm saying, I'm very transparent on everything that I do. I'll show y'all. Damn. QUBT. Are we hitting some new highs on this bad boy? Oh yeah, we hitting some new highs. Let me check. Let me see. How we looking on the 5-year chart on that bad boy? QUBT. As far as 5-year. Let me see. Let me take my link off so I can put it on. I'm gonna get it. Watch. I'm gonna watch how quick I get that 20 back. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna show you how to recoup some stuff. Let's see what we need to stay on top of. What is that? 16. Definitely got to hold above 16 level. So let me move that up to 6. Let me see. Because if not, you'll go right back underneath that 16 mark, and then that'll go right back red. So let me utilize this for 16 real quick. So we gotta definitely stay on top of 16 level. Yep. So you definitely got to stay above 16, engineer. See right here, we got stuff that it came right back on down. 16. If you hold that 16 level floor, you got room to push back on up towards that 18 up to 20. But that's the main floor that you're going to need to hold, is that 16 level. Right here, we got stuff at $16. If you hold 16, you got room to push back on up towards 18 up to even 20, which is a natural resistance level. So that's going to be the next level you can hold 16. Other than that, you fall back underneath that, that's going to go right back into resistance at 16. So if you crack 16 level, you're going right back down. You're going to have another upper shadow where your body, the candle gets stuff right back underneath 16. Yeah, Tesla did me dirty. But it's all good. I mean, I'll show y'all my P&L though. I'll show it to y'all. Yeah, I just took a 20. It's all good. Where is it at? Oops. Trying to go to it. Hold up. Trying to pull my whatchamacallit down. Oh, here we go. P&L. So 20. It's all good. All right. Where is it at? There we go. $20. Yep, 20 on Tesla. That's all I took. I ain't gonna shame in my game. I'll show you. All right, I'll take a screenshot. All right. I told you I'm gonna be as transparent as I can with y'all. Ain't got no shame in my game. All right, boom. Tesla overall totals 20. Boom, right here. So I took a little $20 loss, and I'm gonna get it back. Like I said, I'm gonna get into another position and regain my 20. So I'm not sweating it. So $20. So I made sure my loss is small, where I can regain $20 back. So $20 loss on that one. I admit it. Thought those bars gonna step in and push, but we ran on up towards that 180. No, we're right here. Yeah, ran up towards 180, and boom. I mean, we couldn't get it. So I mean, it is what it is. I'll catch the next one. I ain't sweating it, guys. I'll wait for the next opportunity. Like I said, I'm not ashamed to show my losses, all my wins. I'll show y'all whatever I got, because I want to be very transparent with you guys. So it was supposed to be 10, but it missed my order because it came in so aggressive. The whatchamacallit went down too quick. Missed my dang order. It was supposed to be just a $10 loss, stop loss, and it just blew past it. So still keeping this on watch, guys. Let's see. As far as SPY. Let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna recoup that. That ain't nothing. I'll regain 20 again. No hesitations. But like I said, I'll show y'all everything because I want to be as very transparent with you guys as possible. So 20, I'll get it back. So we slowly breaking above that down. Well, came right back into the downtrend on SPY. So we went right back into the downtrend. Remember I told you guys around that 605.50, right where that 50 was sitting at. That's how high we could push. Got rejected around that 50 SMA and it came right back on down. So I'm gonna still keep it on watch though. I'm still keeping on watch. I'm still watching Amazon. AMD. AMD. That's what I meant to go to too as well. AMD. What is AMD doing? Check out AMD. Tesla got me though. It got me, but it's all good. I'll recover. Let me see AMD. Let me see how we're looking on that bad boy. AMD. We're looking like on your side. AMD. All right, AMD spike back on up. AMD. So let's see. All right, we got the 50 above our head on AMD. That's going to be around that 126 level. Around 120, 126 level. So we do have to break above that key level. Get back above that. We have to cross above the 50 SMA to get that push back on up. So right now, you got that resistance right in your way, right where the 126 level is. So we got that resistance mark at 126. If we get that breakout and that push and hold above that 50 SMA, then we got room to possibly run back on up towards this area here, 127, when you got stuffed up at 120, at 127 itself. So AMD, I mean, it's getting a nice little bounce. We just have that strong resistance right above your head, just like what SPY's doing. Got rejected at that 50 SMA. Same thing is happening on AMD, 50 SMA. Same thing is happening. So we're gonna need the 50 to move down. Therefore, so our 9 MA and 20 MA can cross towards the upside. So that's the thing. Google, can we get back above that trend line? We have to get back above that 198, that 198.50. Where's that VWAP at? VWAP is sitting where? 198.40. So yeah, so 198.50. If we can clear 198.50, that'll get us back above in that uptrend and above that VWAP and back up towards that 199 level. That'll put us right back on the uptrend. So yeah, 198.50. So we're gonna put an alert on Google at 198.50 because that's gonna be the level that we're gonna need to push up to get us back in that that uptrend. Yep, it was supposed to be a $10 stop loss, but it missed my dang order as I was trying to get out. I mean, it blew right past it. I was like, damn it. But it's all good. All right. 198.50 on Google. Tesla still in this channel, though, from 470 to 480. We still in this channel because we haven't cracked that 470 yet. So we're still in that channel. We do crack that 470. You got room to fall back down towards 465. So we're still in this $10 channel. But I know they're going to do something. Already, Tesla's always known to doing some little sneaky crap. So I think they're going to try to push it back up in some fast form or fashion in due time. Look like Nvidia's trying to set up for a downtrend breakout. Where's the 50 SMA at? Where's the 50? Right there. Okay, right above our head. So we still got to cross that bad boy. So we're going to have to break 130 on Nvidia. We're going to have to break above 130, hold that 130 level to get that 90 MA and that 20 MA to cross above towards the upside. That'll get us out of that downtrend. I'm just waiting on that setup because I know it's coming. I know it's coming in due time. We're going to get that downtrend breakout. I know Nvidia's coming. I know it's coming, guys. I'm just waiting on it. All right. Let's see. Meta. We did break back above that 625 level. On Meta, Meta's gotten back above his uptrend. So Meta not looking. How's Meta looking on the 180 chart? I mean, do we still have a lot of room to still run on that bad boy? Let me see. Meta. There you go, back underneath that. Well, around that 16 level, engineer on QUBT. So you're still fighting around that 16 level. You gotta hold 16 floor. What was looking at? Oh, Meta. We're looking at Meta. Excuse me. Take a look at Meta real quick. All right. Still trying to hold that trend line, but we need to get back above 630. 630 is a strong resistance because every time you run up 630, you get rejected. So 630 is very strong resistance. Holding that trend line real well, but we got to get that 630 breakout. Gotta get that 630 breakout because I mean you get up a shadow around 630. 630 is gonna be a strong resistance level that we need to break on Meta in order to see more push back up towards that 635 range. So 630 is in your way. So that's the only issue with Meta. Here we go with Tesla, pull it back down towards that 470. So we did crack that trend line. So I try to give it a go, but it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna watch Amazon, I mean, not Amazon. I mean, Nvidia's still looking good, though. I mean, it's still trying to get that curl, but we still got that 50 above our head. And we got to get that 130 breakout. We got to get that 130 push for sure. Because you did bounce. Get that little small little bounce back on up. Trying to break out of this downtrend setup. But we got to get above 130 to get us out of this downtrend setup on Nvidia. Because Nvidia's definitely trying to get a bounce. It's your first bounce here. So we need to start building like a higher low build from this point. Amazon, what is Amazon doing? Amazon, I mean, we just got to get that 233 breakout. Get that 233 breakout. We can move from 233 up to 235. Tesla still fighting that 470 range, that 470 floor. Still haven't cracked it yet, though. You notice none of the bodies of the candles have cracked that 470, so that 470 is still holding up pretty well. Just want to wait for these buys to step back in. But if we do crack 470, we do have room to fall back down towards that 465 level. Like I said, Meta, we just got to get that push back above 630 because that's going to be a strong resistance level for sure. Apple, we gapped on down. Microsoft, still haven't got towards that 455 breakout level yet. So we're starting to see a little bit of pullback now, a little bit of weakness now. So not seeing too much of nothing right now. Everything's starting to look a little weak right now. So nothing is really holding up at this moment. Can't believe Tesla did me dirty. Tesla did me dirty. That's all good though. That's one thing. I don't get emotional about things like that, man. You know, you get a good opportunity, you get a good one. If you miss it, you know what I mean, it is what it is. You just learn from it and keep it moving. What do you say tomorrow? You told me not today. Okay. Activate hit me up. I had to check it out, see what he's talking about. Alright, cool. Again, see? 470 level holding. See? Tesla, 470 level still holding. Nvidia, I do want to see that 130 breakout to get us out of this downtrend. I mean, I'm going to keep that on watch. Nothing, no, but nothing's moving yet. Nothing is drawing my attention. We still got Meta slightly moving on up, but you still got that strong 630 mark that we still got to break out. So nothing really yet, guys. I mean, I don't see anything yet lining up just yet. So it's kind of like we're slowing down slightly. Yeah, so nothing really yet. And shout out to everybody, man, for joining me, man. Again, guys, thank y'all so much. If y'all are enjoying the content, man, please do your boy a favor. Smash up the like buttons. Share, comment, subscribe, follow if you want to give subs. Definitely appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do already. Thank you so much for helping the community out. You guys are doing a great job on all platforms. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate y'all, guys. Because there's no me without y'all. Y'all make things happen. Okay, so guys, on all platforms, Traedcasters, Twitch, YouTube, what are you guys looking at this moment, at this time? So what are you guys looking at? Anything sparking y'all interest?
Crespo says. AMD. Crespo says. I told you. Janaris says. Alco. Crespo says. Din.
All right, DIN Crest. Let me check it out, boss. You said DIN. AVGO. Okay, let's take a quick look at it. Because right now I'm still keeping everything on watch. Like I said, no strong movements just yet on anything. 470 still holding on Tesla. Still nothing yet. I mean, just no breakouts yet. I mean, it's like the volume kind of slowed down a little bit. I mean, Nvidia's still trying to build his way back on up. But we still have that 130 we got to get back above. So nothing yet. All right, let's take a look, guys. Let me see. Let me take a look at these charts. See how we rocking and rolling. See how we can set up for, the next. All right, so AVGO. Let me take a look at that bad boy. So AVGO, what we got on that? Oh, come on. AVGO. right, AVGO. Let's see. Are we in some new highs on this bad boy? AVGO 250. That's gonna be resistance already. That's the area we're gonna need to hold above on AVGO is 250 for sure. That's gonna be that $1 mark. AVGO 250 range real quick. All right, so we got that nice here because we definitely gonna have to hold that key level. Definitely getting overextended at the moment too. All right. And DIN, and I'm gonna take a look at it on the 5-year chart too, Gennaro, to see how we see how we looking. DIN is on a downtrend as of now, Chris. So what you doing, boss? You trying to go for the bounce back on up? Yeah, we've been on a big downtrend.
Not from a charting perspective, it's a value play that has a good timing.
Oh, okay, I got you, boss. Got you. Let me hold up. Yeah, it look like we're on this big downtrend setup too, that we still haven't broken above yet. Oops. Come on. Yeah, right about this level. Yep, we're on this big downtrend for sure. That we need to break. So we need to break back above 36. Look like. So we need to break back above 36. About right in this little area here. Yep, still on a downtrend channel. This thing do this. All right, so we gotta have a mid area somewhere where we had a middle bounce. Right, oops, just had it right about there. All right. Yep, so we still on this downtrend channel on let me set up the whatchamacallit for it too. So we definitely gotta get that break back above look like around 36. From that 36 range up to 38. So all these really up to 40. That's really what you keep getting stuff right underneath that, almost towards that 38 level. Then goes underneath 36. Goodness. Yeah, it seems like we just keep losing price. Look like it moved by twos. So right now we at 32. So we go back on down. I mean, next level we keep pulling back down. It's gonna be 30 down to possibly 28. Yeah, about 28. So it look like y'all want to fall down to 30 to possibly 28 level towards these lows. That'll be almost around 28 level on that. What was it? SPY still trying to get that break above that downtrend. Still trying to break out towards that. So we need to break back above 605 to 605.50. Because we got to get back above, we got to get above that 50 SMA. Because that's going to act as a strong resistance point. Tesla doing anything? Oh, yeah. Still holding that 607. I mean, I'm sorry, 470. What Tesla needs to do now, get back above 475. See, even Tesla's still not giving up.
For intraday, I like AMD for today.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, boss. Okay. Did we just check out AMD? Just check that out, right? Oops. Oh, yeah. Let me check out AVGO on that and see how high can we go. AVGO, and then we'll go back to AMD and them two. I think that's the highs we went, huh? Yeah, we are hitting new highs. Where we at now on the RSI though? 73. Oh, we are definitely getting overbought for sure. Right at that 250 level. Ooh, it looked like the way that's setting up, it looked like the quickest it spike up can go right back on down. Because when you get some type of moves like this, sometimes in this fashion, when you go up, you'll go right back on down. And then you got a gap up too. They may feel that gap on the downside back down to this candle here. That's gonna put you right back around that 220 level. Yeah. So it looks like you already started hitting some strong resistance as of now, especially underneath that 250 level that you can't break above. So that's gonna be a wall right within itself right there. So breakout level right about here. Almost 187-ish. Yep. Nvidia. Nvidia. Well, is Nvidia waking up? Is Nvidia starting to wake up? Let me see. We're sitting there waiting on that move. Let me see. Let me go back to Nvidia real quick. Hold up. Is Nvidia starting to wake up? Starting to get that lower shadow. Yeah, gap ups is like when you it's like you instead of kind of just moving in sequence like this, Queen, whether it's on the upside or the downside, you'll skip like past some certain prices, like kind of like what Tesla did. How at one point we closed off at 320, and then the next day you shot up to 360. So you gapped up like $40 in a sense. So it's like you go on the next day gap up where it doesn't follow behind one another. It's like it just gap. And I'm gonna show you. I think we have it on SPY too where we gapped up at. Oh, let's see what Nvidia doing. Is it gear? Is it starting to set up already? And I'm gonna show it to you, Queen. Thought I had some gap ups on here. I mean, you had a little small gap down as well. Nah, I lied. You have a gap down on that one. Let me see. I'm gonna see where we're going. Something like this, Queen. Like here. See how you got a gap up? Like, ignore that green one right here. So look at this green candle here and this one. That's your gap ups. That's a gap up. How you go from one green candle to the next. Instead of going in sequence one by one, you'll have like a space. You'll have a space in between the candles. It's kind of like that, for example. You'll gap up. So you'll gap from one big price to the next price. It's kind of like this where you have a gap in between, like a little space. That's your gap ups. And vice versa, same thing that happens for a gap down. Same exact thing. Look like Nvidia already is trying to get that bounce back up. So what we need to get back above to, what is that, 132.50? Because I already started to get a little shadow. Soon as you got close to that green trend line already. Damn, so they're already trying to, let me see. Oh, yeah. I think Nvidia is trying to gear itself up. Uh-oh. So we caught that bounce, and then we got right back on up. Broke out of that downtrend, 130. I was expecting, let me see. We ain't go all the way down to 125, though. We was close to it, but we ain't get all the way to it. Came very close to it. Recovered that 127.50. I'm still watching the video, guys. I'm still watching that bad boy. I'm still watching the video. Still keep my eyes peeled on this bad boy. So let's see. Nvidia. I want to see something. Where we at now as far as the RSI? Because we should be okay. We came back all the way back down. All right, so normally around. The only thing about it though is looking like you still. Do I have a 5-year chart set for this? Yeah, I do have a 5-year chart. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay. So you got rejected and you starting to come right underneath that trend line, pulling back down towards this trend line. Yeah, okay, so engineer So I do see 120. Yeah, you're right. Engineer on Nvidia, I do see 120. Well, you could fall back down to the trend line that would be lining up with 120. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, I see it now on the 5-year chart. So you're right. Because you cracked that 13 EMA. We're going to fall back down towards this trend line that is around 120. So engineer, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yep. You sure right. So it ain't time yet still. Look like we still curling on this bad boy. Still got room to possibly come back down. So I'm going to just keep it on watch. Because you did start to curl on it.